never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love.
Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. I went to bend down to grab something. I'm grabbing it now. I was bending down to grab something, and my chin hit the keyboard. So that's what happened with the music. But my apologies, everybody. Let me do this the right way, because y'all know how it is. What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Leo, and welcome to the Bird section. Oh, man, we got a lot to talk about. It is the eve of our very first, preseason game against the Baltimore Ravens. So we definitely need to get into the weeds of all of that, you know what I'm saying, and talk about the things that, we have, to deal with coming out of this past week of training camp and everything like that. So, the latest and greatest. I don't know why, but somehow or another, I've done. I think this might be this could be either my. I think this might be my third live stream in 2 days, if that makes any sense, and I'll explain it to you later. But first and foremost, shout out to everybody that's in the building. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to, hey, Dr. Jen. What's going on, mama? How you doing? Shout out to Nina Austin is in the building. Spicy Lemon Pepper is here. Spiritual Family is in. Yeah, I am too, Spiritual Family. I am pumped too. Art McQueen is there. Art, where you at, man? The link is in the chat. Not the chat. Listen to me. Damn. In the community tab. So all my channel members, anybody that want to hop up in here, the link is in the community tab. It's been there since 8:00. So go get it. Hop on in here. Art, come on, man. Where you at? You know what I'm saying? Stop fucking playing. Shout out to Hamid Abdul Aziz is in the building. My man Sean Smith is here. Tiffany Simpson is here. Void Green. I'm so glad Commander fans only have. Oh, Void, listen. Boy, you done struck a bell with that one. I'll get to it with that in a second. Shout out to Andrew Takar is in the building. What up, folks? What up, everybody? Listen, as you come in, y'all know what the deal is. Hit the like button, please. Hook me up. Like, it only takes a hot second. Just hit the like button, and if you haven't done so already, for those who are watching and have never been here before, or this is your first time, hit the subscribe button. I promise you. We won't disappoint you. And if you would consider become a channel member too. You get a carton's worth of content for the price of a Lucy. Shout out to Anthony Perry with that, helping me with that tagline. And also I know I'm hoping that we see Linda Conyers up in here. So let's get into it, because I know at some point Drew will be here. I know Warren will be here. I'm thinking Rob A might get here. I am praying we see D'Angelo tonight, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So we got a whole lot to talk about. We've been going hard, especially in light of everything that's been happening, especially with YouTube and changing its requirements and stuff like that. So, I've been doing what I can to try to help folks get their watch hours up and everything like that. And listen, y'all, shout out to King DV, shout out to BG with Bird Gang 31, shout out to TP Way the Giant, shout out to Juan Gotti, shout out to Eagles Drew, shout out to Warren McKee of the Eagles Collective Podcast. Shout out to my man Chris with the Cowboys Up podcast. I got to hang out with them last night. Listen, y'all, I was up. I did a live stream real quick with Warren and the rest of the fellas, and then after we got off of there, I forgot. I told Chris I would swing by, and I did, and I ended up staying there for another couple of hours, and it turned into a whole vibe. It was like the Unk conversation, because at a certain point, the guys that was on the channel, he was doing his West Coast late nights, and at a certain point, I realized that all of us that was on the panel had the gray in our beard. So we was really on something. And I told Chris, we need to do that again. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Void Green with the 10 jewels. Thumbs up, my man. Hey, so thank you, Void. So Lee, what up, Lee? I'm watching my commanders as y'all listen to you. Yeah, Lee Commander, because this is what I was going to tell Void. So shout out to Lee Commander, because Lee Commander sent me a message earlier today, and he said, Lee Commander said he's been trying to have the conversation with Eagles fans about week 1, and his experience in trying to bring up that conversation with Eagles fans is that he feels as though that we're avoiding the conversation altogether. Lee Commander feels as though Eagles fans are avoiding the conversation about the week 1 matchup like the plague. So we're going to fix that tonight, okay? Shout out, the Function is in the building. What up, Function?
Yo, what up, Leo? How you doing, brother?
I'm good. Did you hear that?
I sure did.
What?
I sure did.
Now, because I know when I first read that message from Lee Commander, I know what I thought. Hold on. I'm going to download that. Oh, okay. All right, D'Angelo, I got you. Wait, Dr. Jen, don't Dr. Jen, don't do, look, Function. You see what Dr. Jen wrote? You see what she wrote? She already.
Yeah, no one cares, man.
Right. That was.
No one cares.
That like.
We don't care.
That's what.
We don't care. No one likes us. No one likes us.
No one likes us. We don't care. We're from Philly, fucking Philly. No one likes us. We don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, it's karaoke night, man. You know what I mean?
Hold up. Oh, man. Super serious prayers goes out to Western Maryland. Steve. He was diagnosed with ALS, man. Oh, man. We are going to send. We're going to
prayers, man.
Pray for a serious head of protection over you and your family, but in particular with you. We're going to send prayers of healing and understanding. You know what I'm saying? That whatever this is, you know what I'm saying, you can overcome this. You don't have to suffer from this. You can live with it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the point, So
mindset is half the battle, man. So,
yeah, right, Function.
Steve, Stay positive. You know what I'm saying? Lean into the people who love you, man, and you know what I mean. Bird section's here for you, brother.
Yeah, absolutely, man. You know, like hey, all the prayer warriors that are at the bird section, you know, collectively, let us all send, send prayers, vibes, healing vibes and prayers to one of our regulars, Western Maryland, Steve. You know, he's our Cleveland Cavaliers. See, Steve, see how you got me all fucked up? I was about to say the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm sorry.
Don't do my man Steve like that.
I know, right? I'm up here. Look, hey, Steve, hey, Western Maryland Steve, I really was trying to be serious and talk about prayer and everything like that, but I just got so tongue twisted. I really was about to say the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm sorry. The Cleveland Browns. You know what I'm saying? And I hope, if anything in this dark hour for you and everything like that, I hope that quirk right there just made you smile just a tad bit or what have you. And I hope while you're here watching this, you know what I'm saying, that we provide you with a long enough of a distraction, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, like things feel normal. So what we're going to do is I refuse to be another sad face. I refuse to be person number 542 saying I'm sorry and all that stuff. I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to you regular. I'm going to talk to you the way the way we talked to you before we found out about this diagnosis. Okay, so so you can have some resemblance of life before this. Whatever this is, you know what I'm saying? Again, you don't have to suffer from it. You can live with it. And the sooner we get there, figure out what the new normal is, you know what I'm saying? Then we can also get to living. Okay. That being said, just know the bird section, you know, and thank you, Function, for everything you just said. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. We turned it up for Steve tonight.
Yeah. You know what?
I got time today, Leo, man.
You know what? Yeah, wait a minute. Look. He said, Western Maryland Steve said, the Cavaliers are trash. I'm a 76ers fan. Dr. J, Allen Iverson, Moses Malone, Chuck, and now LeBron. Yo, so, hey, Steve, you should, I wish you were here in Market, man. They are going nuts about this. And I'm happy for the city. You know what I'm saying? Drew, where you at, man? Bring your ass up in here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Steve, leaning.
He at work. He at work.
Yo,
okay,
Steve,
got you.
Make sure, man, that you lean into that LeBron hype this year, man. I'm telling you, bro. Nothing happens by chance, bro. Nothing happens by chance, brother.
Yeah, you know what? Can't say he wrong. Can I say he wrong?
All I'm gonna say is lean into it, man.
Yeah. Lean into it. Yeah. I like that. Lean into it. Because we used to have to trust the process.
Exactly.
Shout out to Art McQueen with the 2 jewels. He says, Silver Star. You know what I'm saying? Word up. Sean Smith in the building. All right, Drew. So listen, you know, and this is going back to lead commander. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Function, you nailed it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that it's a matter of avoiding the conversation like the plague. It's just that, you know, with everything y'all got going on right now, you know what I'm saying? You know, the last thing you want from us is, you know, trash talking or trolling and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And the last thing we need is bad karma. You know what I'm saying? So we're not trying to I'm going to download and see if the fix is okay. Hold on for a second, y'all. I'm just responding to these text messages.
Take your time, Leo.
Yeah. Because I want to. I so want to get through to this because we got the big game tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Tell me about, give me some of the latest and things that you've been seeing and hearing in training camp while I do all this.
All right, cool. Yeah, man. First and foremost, man, man, I want to really, highlight all of the unsung heroes, man, for us this summer. Like Darius Cooper, he's an unsung hero for us this summer. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's definitely brought, a very interesting bright spot to the team, unexpected, but also not surprised at the same time. If you're really a real diehard Eagles fan, you really digest a lot of this content daily, like a lot of us. We already kind of knew Darius Cooper was one of them dudes, and he's proved us all right. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like he passed the eye test a while ago, last year.
Oh, Function. Look who here, Function. Look who here.
No, I already know.
Look at the shirt. Look at the shirt. Man. The shirt is fire. Function. Is that shirt not fire or what?
Fire.
Shout out to King DV is in the building. Eagles, bitch. I love it. I fucking love it. I gotta get that shirt. Where you get it?
House. My guy, he makes them. He lives in Jersey. He actually lives in Jersey. I ordered it from his. He got a TikTok, so I gotta find his number and then I can send it to you. So you get.
I was gonna say, actually, put it in the chat because I want everybody at the bird section to get a hold of that link. You know what I'm saying? I love that shirt so much. Yeah, I want to order myself one, but I also want to.
And he got different colors too. He got different colors from this. Yeah, and he got one with the old school Eagles logo in there too. So he got a lot.
Like the one that's in your hat, on your hat, or something.
No, so the other one is like the green one version of this.
Okay,
and the bird is green.
Yeah. Put that in the chat. We all need that. You know what I'm saying?
Let me find it real quick.
Hold on. But go ahead, Function, finish.
So Darius Cooper, he's one. And then I also want to highlight the defensive side. I want to highlight Quinyon Mitchell for being the catalyst to really showing the world's true colors. 17 million views off of the back of this interception, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. It's disgusting. It's ridiculous. It makes absolutely no sense. But I'm also not surprised, just given how much the media has, disrespected Hurts, talked crazy about him, demeaned his character, all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, man, all he's done is win. But to get back on Quinyon Mitchell, bro, I really feel like this is going to be a crazy year for him. But for him to be the one to, basically scoop a interception off of the ground, essentially, Hollywood Brown, he better tighten up. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm going to say about him. I'm not going to wish bad on him, but he better tighten up. You know what I mean? Because it's really about to get real serious. And I really feel like, man, our defense is definitely going to, catch a lot of teams by surprise with sheer domination this year. But at the very start, but then I also think that Jalen is also super driven this year to really prove himself right. He's not trying to prove nobody wrong, bro. He's trying to prove himself right. That's two different mentalities. You know what I mean? So, in my opinion, man, the entire team, bro, they've impressed me this offseason, man.
Shout out to Void Green with the 10 jewels, says hiding. Me Metal Mike, 10 jewels, says hiding. And then Me Metal Mike with the 440 jewels. Uncle Alert! Yes, that's right. You know what I'm saying? Function, you pretty much just hit all the bullet points that I had in this regard, because I did a live yesterday, and this is why I did the live. I did the live because of the video, right? And
Yeah, I caught that live today while I was at work, man.
Okay, so you heard me when I said, like,
yeah.
I when I first saw it, and DV helped me out here, but when I first saw that video, the first thing I thought, the very first thing I thought was, yeah, Q.
Bro, when you said that last night, I was like, oh, so it wasn't just me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and it didn't feel like Jalen was the focus of the video. I really thought that, and I had a conversation with Angry about it last night because for Angry, it was that's all he saw. He didn't see nothing else. He just saw Jalen Hurts threw a pass up the middle, and Quinyon and got intercepted. That's the only thing that he saw. You know what I'm saying?
Most people thought that was Mac McWilliams who got the pick. I've seen people reporting that Mac McWilliams got the pick yesterday.
Yeah. Really I was like, and I asked him, like, because like the thing is that to Angry's credit, he didn't know, because I told him, I said, you do realize that Quinyon Mitchell has never had a regular season interception, breaks up a lot of fucking passes, you know what I'm saying, and sticks and is sticky as hell and everything like that. But he's never caught one on the during the regular season. So when he caught that interception, it was the cat. I was like, oh, he gonna get him one. He gonna get him a few this regular season.
Exactly.
That was what I was hyped about. Like, yeah,
you could see Quinyon was locked in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then
it wasn't an easy pick at all.
Yeah, and it didn't look like Again, I'm just trying to figure out, and I didn't pay attention for a while because I had stuff to do. I was traveling, all that shit. Right. I get back. And I'm looking at it, and I'm seeing all these things, and I'm looking at, and then I saw this thing. Josh Allen threw a pick in practice and had 447,000 impressions. As of last night, that shit had, Jalen Hurts throws a pick, 15 million. And I was like, wait, 15 million for what? You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, and then I had to find out like which interception, and I was like, yeah, but Q caught the ball. I thought that was about Q. It said right on Q. You know what I'm saying? So I like, and then once I realized, oh shit, this is the whole thing about him in the middle. Oh no, y'all, no. That's not this. And
we talking about practice though.
Yeah,
bro. Is this when you're not supposed to be in the lab? Like, come on, bro. I played college football, bro. There's plenty of times, there's plenty of practices where as a defense, you're really just reacting. You know what I'm saying? From like a quarterback or from an offense perspective, you need chemistry, you need continuity, you need timing, you need
absolutely.
There's tons of different variables. You know what I'm saying? It might be a breach in the A gap, B gap, C gap, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody's really looking at that. You know what I mean? And honestly, I feel like Hollywood Brown, he approached it like it was like 7-on-7 or something. You know what I mean? Where it's like, nah, bro, in Philly, bro, when it's 11-on-11 time, bro, hey, it's essentially game mode. You know what I mean? And I feel like Hollywood Brown made a business decision. I'm not necessarily mad at him. I don't really care. But the effort, it was very AJ Brown like. I didn't like the effort I saw on that play though from Hollywood Brown. That's what really led to the pick.
But hey, DV, please give us your thoughts. Please tell us what you think, because I need you to start cooking for real. Function came in here and fucked it's all Function fault because he started that shit. He started this shit.
Hey man, it's Friday, baby.
I've been waiting all week, bro. I see you on one.
I've been waiting all week, man. Man.
I see you on one. DV, please, and please, like, what are we doing here, DV? What are we doing?
So basically, it's the interception. Everybody's been talking about it and saying that the Eagles should not have posted it up, and Jalen Hurts do a meatball sandwich is what they're calling it. I say it like this, right? Just like Function just said, it was a bad route ran by Hollywood Brown that resulted in Jalen Hurts The next practice, getting another interception from throwing the ball to Hollywood Brown. So after that practice yesterday, they stayed and they ran the same route over and over again. What does that tell you about that play that was posted up for everybody to just go ballistic off of because it was Jalen Hurts? It wasn't Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts knew where he wanted to go with the ball. And then as soon as the interception happened a couple days ago, soon as that happened, the tweet said, I forgot who did it. I think it was Caden Steele. I don't know who it was. But the tweet said, Quayon Mitchell jumped the route. It wasn't a great route ran. It wasn't a great route ran by Hollywood Brown.
Right. That's what I heard too. That's what I saw too.
I didn't even see that. I just seen how he went for the ball. It was terrible.
Yeah, they said Hollywood just ran. He was lackadaisical with
but that was
it.
Another time that happened because they were saying he's the cause of a couple of the turnovers that Jalen Hurts threw because of lackadaisical route running. It was one that he didn't even know he was getting the ball. Who that sound like, right?
I remember, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Who that sound like? That. So my whole thing is that with this whole Jalen Hurts thing, it goes beyond football for me. It's not just because it was Jalen Hurts throwing a pick and all that. Because they try to flip it on Twitter. They try to flip it and say, oh, it's the fans. It's the fans now fault that they go so hard on judging Jalen Hurts. That's what they were saying. Because we big him up too much. And what they feel is that
that's what Agri said. Agri said
right.
the same thing.
They feel like that. Yeah, but they dolls. Like they're stupid. They stupid if they really believe that we don't criticize our quarterback. We do. But we also ride for a quarterback because a quarterback put trophies at the link. Our quarterback sit up there didn't have a losing season. Didn't have our team miss a playoff. You know, regardless of his flaws and all that, because he does have flaws, and the thing that you got to respect about Jalen Hurts, he acknowledges flaws and he sit up there and work on them damn flaws every single time.
You're not wrong.
Every single time. So you can't sit up there and think like, okay, interception, a video come out, all of a sudden, oh, he's horrible. He can't throw. He throw picks. You got people on TikTok. You got people on Twitter and all that. All the negativity. Sports fans are saying the same goddamn thing. Meanwhile, you got chicks that knows football. Shout out to the women that knows sports. Sit up there and say, "Well, Jalen Hurts don't play the quarterback position like these other quarterbacks. That's yes men to the rest of the NFL and to the national sports media." So, and he doesn't play into the little politics and all that. He plays his game. He's a winner and all that. You can't deny that. How the hell do you sit up there and have guys that don't even have that much stats in the NFL in their career that retired? Phil Simms, Emmanuel Acho, all these guys sitting up there. Just to name a couple. You have all these guys sit up there and talk about somebody that's been to the mountaintop not once but twice. You talk about somebody that got this team over the hump. Somebody that changed the whole culture of the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's call it what it is. And you're sitting up here talking about a guy. Meanwhile, Phil Simms, his stats. I think Jalen Hurts beat his stats in one season. I think that Emmanuel Ocho, he said the realest thing in his last pod. He basically said that he was a preseason merchant. That's a fact because you ain't do nothing, especially as a Philadelphia Eagle. You didn't do nothing. So at the end of the day, you got.
He didn't do nothing in preseason either.
No,
he was a bust.
I'm just saying. Yeah, that's
sure,
what he said.
For sure.
That was his description.
Sure.
So I get it. I get what you're saying. Right.
All I'm saying is Jalen Hurts is a man amongst these little boys that don't like him. On top of that, he still got to deal with racism. Yep. He got to deal with segregation in the organization that people don't want him here. You got people that want him here, but they, whatever. I think Howie Roseman get the final say so, and I think our quarterback is going to sit up there and get his extension. I feel like that these interceptions is not that big of a deal because you're throwing to guys that you're not used to throwing to. It's easy to take guys to Florida and another state and have these workouts with them, but when this defense, Eagles defense, a top 5 potential defense, is in front of your face, and you're sitting up there still dotting them up, still doing touchdowns and throwing across the middle and giving your guys the opportunity against a Quinyon Mitchell, a Coop, Reek Woolen, with a Jalen Carter and a Jordan Davis in your face. Not to mention Zach Bond is out there playing green dot. You got Jelix Hunt sitting up there hunting guys. Then Nolan Smith, where he could get his 1s and 2s. We ain't even got Jonathan Grenard out there yet. But this defense has been showing up. Defense has been winning. But the offense is still getting theirs too. And this is all we want. We just want it to look like more fluid because we didn't get this with Kevin Patullo. We never did. It wasn't fluid. The only time it looked fluid was that we always go back to that second half of the Rams game when things changed. And we had to come back and win that game. So my whole thing is Jalen Hurts is the face of football. I say that to say this.
Absolutely.
I say that Jalen Hurts. You had Josh Allen. You had who else? Dak. Who else? There's a couple quarterbacks that had picks.
Pat.
Yeah. Pat had one. It was a couple guys, but it matters when it's Jalen Hurts because now it's like I told you. It's like, oh, y'all as Philadelphia Eagles fans, y'all sit up there and think like, okay, Jalen Hurts is this big bad dude. Y'all got him in y'all top 10, top 5, and all that because of the winning and all that. Because they try to deter from winning because their guys never done it, right? So now, when you got Jalen Hurts in your top 5, now all of a sudden you're glorifying him. No, he makes mistakes too, just like Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow held on to the ball too long. He knew his offensive line was weak. He should have, dipped out. No, he did that in the preseason game. What I'm saying is Jalen Hurts is not doing nothing but adapted to a situation like he always had since college. You got to respect that. You have to respect that.
You're not wrong.
So at the end of the day, that video didn't prove anything. It didn't prove anything. It was just a simple fact that, like me, Function, and you yourself agree on, it was a bad route ran. Q was the person supposed to be highlighted on that, and all they did was basically shout out, lifted the views for the Philadelphia Eagles social media group.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, and people said that the team, like they genuinely, like, this is where the conspiracy theorists and the talking heads and all this shit that they made up, like, it was like, I was like, hold up, something's wrong. Like, even when I was talking with Angry, DV, Angry was like, yo, they should have never put that out there. They threw him under the bus. The team threw him under the bus and all this other stuff. And I was like, that's what you got from that? You thought, like, so in their minds, it's Jalen Hurts is being thrown down, shoved down their throats, and the team don't like him. And it was like, wait, wait, no. And once I explained that, like, you can see Angry had that bit of a like a light bulb moment because he didn't know. You know what I'm saying? He had no idea.
They never know. They never know.
He had like a lot of other people really thought didn't have no idea that Quinyon Mitchell doesn't have a regular season interception. All his interceptions were in the playoffs, but not in the regular season. So when it says right on cue, that went right over their heads.
Right.
And they went straight into conspiracy theory. And that was the thing that, like, I understand. See, and I often say this, Cowboy fans suffer from Stockholm syndrome. Jerry, because I had I did like a round table on TP Way's channel, and he had a Cowboy fan on there named Chris from the Cowboy Up podcast. And shout out to Chris from the Cowboy Up podcast. I was hanging with them last night. But Chris asked him how things were going with camp and all this other stuff. And he said, defense is, doing their thing. Offense is clicking to a bit. Everybody's good. Everything's happening. There's no controversy, and I don't like it. And I went, what? And he said, I don't like it. I need to have some shit going on. And I remember
it's
thinking,
the country club.
You know what I'm saying?
Club.
Yeah. I no, like he needed some controversy. He wanted controversy. You know what I'm saying? Thanks, Void. You know what I'm saying? He need controversy. And I said to myself, we go into training camp hoping, first of all, we love that, if we can have no shit going on, that's perfect. That's what we pray for. No controversy. You know what I'm saying? The biggest thing we pray for is health, that everybody comes out of camp healthy. This is the most nervous time I am at any point of the season because it's training camp. And, you got guys out there who are looking to get a job and they're fighting for their lives versus guys who are looking for a bag versus guys who's just trying to get through. So all kinds of shit can happen.
Yeah, it's different. It's different.
Look, the motherfuckers was fighting yesterday or day before. And Fred Johnson dove at Moro Jomo's feet. Knees and shit. It was shit like that. And they canceled practice because they was fighting. So that type of stuff, all that says is that these motherfuckers is ready to hit on somebody else other than each other. You know what I'm saying? And I like that. But at the end of the day, to not have controversy at the start of training camp is something that everybody should aspire to. But this Cowboy fan said that that's uncomfortable for him. And that tells you right there. And I said, my God, how far the mighty have fallen. And then last night when I was on his channel, there was other Cowboy fans. And, like one dude told me we're coming in third place in the division.
I heard that.
And we spent money. We overspent and all this other shit. And I'm sitting there like, you paid that twice. What? And then you waited too long to, CD cost you more than he should have. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could have got Micah for dirt cheap. You know what I'm saying? Like you could have, like there were things that you could have done to avoid spending as much money as you already have. You know what I'm saying? So I don't, I said, that's when I realized, I was like, yo, I'm so glad I'm not you. Like, I don't, and I said, that's what makes it. And this is the thing, even with TP and his takes on it with the Giants and everything like that, he's very articulate, as you know, and he speaks highly of his team. He has his own data and facts, but then it's like when you look at it and you get down to the brass tacks of it all, it's all hypothetical in theory. It's mostly hypothetical in theory. You know what I'm saying? But he offers that, but doesn't give you the full context because, yeah, you got all this stuff. And I do believe that he wants Malik Neighbors back a whole heck of a lot sooner than he should be. You know what I'm saying? I think that entire fan base is that like
they need him.
Yeah, and that's what and I've pointed that out to him in the past too. Like Malik Neighbors means more to your offense than Mekhi Lemon does to ours.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
That is, like and what I mean by when I say he doesn't provide the full context, you know what I'm saying? The full context is, yes, use all the things that you have listed out, but then you also have to add in the fact that for us, being the people who are receiving what you are saying and listening to this, you know what I'm saying? When we make our assessment and everything like that, we do have to take into account that you only won 4 games last year. We do have to take into account that you have consistently picked in the top 10 a lot in the last 10 years and done nothing with it. Yes, you beat us. He belt to ass that game, belt to ass.
The
But
Super Bowl? Yeah.
no, he's talking about like when they beat us last year.
Yeah, that's Super Bowl.
Yeah,
That was
Super
a Super
Bowl,
Bowl.
right? But he never says anything about the 38-20 ass whooping. The response to that, you understand what I'm saying? I think when your team loses as bad as we did to them, like he says and everything,
he's not talking about that. Not to cut you off, but he's not talking about that because when we lost to them, we had hope that we could get the ship right and all that, and it was almost like, how did we lose to them and all that? But when we beat them, that was down the stretch where we already knew that we was going to be in the playoffs. So that's why it's not as meaningful. That's what I'm saying.
Shout out to Warren McKee with the Eagles Collective Podcast is in the building. What up, Warren?
What up? How's everybody doing?
A deviant function. Guess what? Guess what? I don't even know why Warren ass is here. You know why? Because that motherfucker been on Madden all day. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
he ain't got no new news.
Hey, I had the day off. Fuck you. I had the day off.
Hey, Warren, bro, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I haven't played Madden, dog, probably in the last
minute.
Bro, it's been a minute, bro.
Yeah, me too.
How we looking, man? How's Jalen looking on the game? How's Saquon doing? I know he was on the cover last year. How we looking on there, bro?
The pass game looks a lot better than a lot of people think. But no, it's good so far. It's good so far. Just playing franchise mode, being bored. I ain't got nothing to do. So just give me some time off. So but yeah, it's good. It's good.
When you look at the plays, do they look different from what they've been in previous years?
About the same, but a little bit more scheming, a little bit more motion, I would say.
Okay.
But I think that's more just the features they added to the game.
Okay.
Yeah, it's more the features.
Reason why I'm asking, bro, is because I remember, man, and this is
hey, everybody, listen, fellas, do me a favor. I'm gonna go on camera for a hot second. Can you guys just carry on? I need to handle something real quick. But
yeah, we got you, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, just Warren, take over for me. DV,
I got you.
Because y'all gonna want to know about this. So hold on, okay? Just go ahead, do y'all thing.
No, you good.
Warren,
Yo.
the reason why I was asking was because I remember back in the day, man, there used to be an unstoppable play with Donovan McNabb when he was on the cover. It was like a waggle on there. Do you see a waggle in our new playbook? Like a tight end waggle, basically where the tight end.
Yeah. I actually did see one.
Across
Yeah.
All right. Hey, bro, that play right there, bro, unstoppable, bro.
Yeah. No, I agree
bro.
with you. Yeah, there's a lot of plays that favor the tight ends. There's a lot of plays that open up in favor of the tight ends. That's one thing I like about it.
Okay.
But hey, Eli Stowers looking better on the game than he's looking at camp right now. I'll tell you that. But
all I'll say is about Eli Stowers, man. I think, man, he's just a young player, bro. He's probably, I ain't gonna say he's starstruck, but he probably really can't even believe he's in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? I think he's one of them guys, bro. Super humble kid. You know what I mean? He may need until like week 5 or 6. You know what I'm saying, to really digest that he's actually who he actually is. You know what I'm saying? Because he was a quarterback, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that he's soft, but I think too, like growing up as a quarterback as a kid, you end up in the NFL as a tight end, and you going up against defensive linemen every day, bro. That's just a mental mind f. You know what I mean? So like, we got to give him a little bit of grace. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying about Eli Stowers. I think he'll be solid.
No. I think everybody guys gonna be solid. Just gotta give them time, and it is training camp for a reason. I think the biggest thing is they're just trying to learn the system. That's it. Just learn the system and build the chemistry with the quarterback. That's a lot of what it is, especially for the receivers and tight ends.
From a chemistry perspective, have you, or not necessarily have you seen, because obviously you probably haven't necessarily been been to camp. But do you feel like chemistry is going to necessarily be a huge thing with our team, or do you feel like scheme could actually outpower chemistry? You know what I'm saying? If Sean Mannion gets, his play calling, right where he's actually scheming guys open and whatnot.
Um, I truly think Sean Mannion's there for the scheming, and Jalen is more with the chemistry portion of it, just because even AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts is the best example, bro. Like, how many times did AJ not really look open, but Jalen trusted him because of their chemistry for him to throw those go routes and all that. So I think the
Right.
chemistry portion is more with Jalen and the receivers. I do like how they're spending time before camp and after camp just with reps and just getting past that. Like, I know Lemon can't play, but you see him and Jalen just throwing passes to each other, just getting their reps in. It's not like the chemistry is better, and I'm just liking how they're spending that time with each other. Just all the receivers, tight ends, and the quarterback, they're just spending that extra time together. Because I think it will pay off once we get into the middle of the season. So I think it's a little bit of both. You can't really say one outweighs the other. That's my thing.
DV, what you think, man?
About the rookies.
As far as chemistry being able to chemistry basically being not necessarily on the back burner, but kind of being secondary to scheme.
I
Or
think
do
it
you
go hand in hand. I think I think
yeah.
it go hand in hand. I think that is more so like Warren said, you got Jalen Hurts, before training camp even started, even before mini camp. They were in Orlando together. He took Lemon out somewhere. I think it was Lemon. I want to say it was Hollywood Brown and all of them, but that's
Yeah,
chemistry.
Cooper and Wicks.
Right. That's chemistry. That's chemistry. It's more so that when you got that bond with someone, regardless, um, the scheme is going to work itself out. If you trust in that, if you come in with the connection with the quarterback as a wide receiver, when you go into team meetings, walkthroughs, whatever, and you're looking at the scheme and all that, if it's believable to the main guy, which is now in this point is Jalen Hurts, if it's believable for him, it's going to be believable for Mekhi Lemon. It's going to be believable for Hollywood Brown. When the way Jalen Hurts um put himself out there, once he knows who's going to be throwing the ball to, what weapons he has. First thing you do, phone call. We have a conversation. That's a bonding point. Hey, I don't know if he flew them out. I don't know if they got down there on their own to Orlando, but hey, it worked out. They set up there, got this bond. A lot of people was asking how his leadership skills and all that. His leadership skills is great. You don't got
This
to
is the
put that
first
in the
time that we've
forefront.
actually done that since
Right,
Jalen's actually been here to have essentially the entire wide receiver room, you know, practicing uh,
right,
in in the postseason.
right, and that's what I'm saying. That all you have is Devontae Smith, Dallas Goddard,
Mhm.
that you are possibly like Houston throwing the ball to. Probably got Grant Calcaterra if he makes the roster, but all these other guys are Elijah Moores. Darius Cooper too. I can't leave him out because he did
Yeah.
bond with him in training camps prior to this one. But they just put him in just in case somebody got hurt. I think that Darius Cooper should start, but at least in the beginning of the season until Mekhi Lemon is fully healthy. We need him fully healthy, but I feel like that when the way Jalen Hurts work is just the simple fact that you get their brother bond first, because you're gonna go to war together, and then if he believes in it and you believe in Jalen Hurts and you got that connection with him, that scheme that Sean Man's running is going to fall in line with itself. It's just the believability, and when you see things like, "Are you here?" on Twitter, that Hollywood Brown's not running his route and all that. the connection with Hollywood Brown allowed Jalen Hurts to sit up there. Hey, we stand after. We're gonna run that route until we get it right. You know what I'm saying? Instead of you got, think about it. If you got somebody that you used to be cool with on the squad, and then you sit up there and tell AJ Brown, like, man, look, man, I thought you was going this way. You ain't look, we gotta run this play. Man, get out of here, man. Like, you ain't gonna throw me the ball anyway. He gonna say something crazy. Whereas though, now you got these new guys that you gotta get familiar with. Who was that? Art on my live stream basically said, oh, he don't use the wide receiver threes and all that. No, that was the scheme of a Nick Sirianni. That's
Yeah.
the realest thing. That was the scheme. The scheme was, he said it all the time. AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert. That's how the thing went. He ain't say nothing about the wide receiver three. Nothing. I was shocked that they used the wide receiver three in the Super Bowl that we won.
Yeah.
I was
And that
shocked.
was desperate. That was a desperate need too.
It
The
was a
crazy thing
desperate
about that
need,
is, man, I
but I'm
really
just happy.
wish, man, that Jahan Dotson would have actually scored on that play, because we ended up doing a QB sneak, which honestly I actually love Jalen for doing the QB sneaks and his tush pushes and all of that. But you know what I mean? I felt like him and Jahan Dotson, had a decent rapport, but the scheme was way too AJ Brown dependent. You know what I mean? So where they couldn't even
Mhm.
necessarily even get in the groove. Because like Jahan Dotson, bro, I don't think I think I may have seen him drop one pass, maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I
He
mean?
was always there when his opportunity came. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
And we know how good Jahad Dotson was as football fans and Eagles fans. But it just came to the point where, like, think about it. It's not just Jahad Dotson. You go years back. Alameda Seguias, when he was here, we we
Yeah.
we rarely used him.
yeah, he was nice.
So
Yeah, he was
he
nice
was.
too. He was
He
nice.
was he
Cross
was
the
nice
middle,
with the
bro.
Falcons. He was nice with the Falcons. He made some plays for the Commanders. I don't know where he is now, but um, I think he went back to the
Zacchaeus.
Falcons. Yeah,
Yeah, you might be right. Yeah, I think he did go to the Falcons. I know
right.
Dotson's with the Falcons too. But what do y'all
Mm-hmm.
think these wide receiver group would look like if we did just keep Dotson? Like we got everybody we have, but then we kept
Mm-hmm.
Dotson. Like
We kept Dodson, bro. Oh my God, that would be crazy, because I think he would actually. I think Dodson was nice, bro. You know what I mean? He was just behind AJ Brown, and AJ Brown, he was just such a dominant player where you can't really justify, targeting, Dotson over AJ Brown or Devontae Smith, especially in like a run heavy offense. You know what I mean? So like he just had to get in where he fit in.
yeah,
But hopefully, man, I really think Darius Cooper, bro. He might. He's not necessarily as tall as AJ, but he has a similar frame. You know what I mean? To where like we'll be able to still play those exact same, odds as far as, from a catch rating standpoint. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily know if like Makai Lemon, he'll be able to have such a wide catch radius, but from the highlights and just the film that I've seen, well, he's a dog, bro. He's super aggressive. Um, he really reminds me of like a Puka Nakua. You know what I mean? Like just somebody, not necessarily Puka Nakua. I wouldn't even say that. I would just say from an attitude standpoint, Makai Lemon plays like a Steve Smith, bro. He plays
yeah.
like he's pissed off. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like last season, AJ Brown, he didn't play as aggressive or as pissed off as he's been in previous seasons, where we've literally been able to just dominate teams from a physical standpoint. You know what I mean? So
No, you got a point. I think Darius Cooper's doing a really good job at camp. All these other wide receivers like him, what's his other name? Johnny Wilson, all them, like with Lemon and Devontae not being there, bro, like it's their opportunity to make this difficult, make difficult decisions for Howie. Like, make that decision difficult. If you really want to get rid of me, like you're gonna have to really have to have that conversation because Darius Cooper is making it difficult right now. Now, I do know like Lemon is a first round pick, so when Lemon gets healed up and when he's ready, he gonna get his spot back. But it's just good knowing that Darius Cooper and Jalen have built that chemistry together to where if something was to happen, Jalen has that trust in him to where he knows Darius can run that route. He knows he can make that catch. So I'm just glad on that aspect of it because we haven't heard that much about Devontae and Lemon just because they haven't been playing. But Devontae and Jalen have that chemistry together. Like we know that. Like we that's something we definitely don't have to worry about. And from what a lot of reporters are saying, it's more bubble wrap than anything. Like technically, Devontae could go out there and play,
Yeah,
but
for
they
sure. They
they
want
care
him
more
ready for
about his
week one
health.
for sure.
Yeah, they just
Exactly.
care more about his health. And Lemon's supposed to be a first round pick. Like maybe there's a lot of schemes that they don't want to show that involve Lemon. Like all this film that we get in, like this is stuff that the Eagles want us to see. Like they want us to see these things. So there might be a lot of plays with Lemon in there. We just don't need to be seeing right now. So that's another way that I look at it too. But I think this offense is going to be straight. I don't think there's anything to really worry about. Now the offensive line was definitely a conversation, but hearing names like Willie Lampkin, Majors, Morris, like Bell, like we're hearing names about these offensive linemen this camp rather than last year. Like last year we picked them up in the draft and you really didn't hear anything about them during camp. But the
Definitely didn't
fact
hear
that
nothing
we
about
hearing
Willie
names,
Lampkin.
it makes me more confident. So I'm very confident about this team and what it's capable of doing. And yeah, like I think we're gonna go far, fellas. I don't think there's nothing we truly need to worry about. This division's ours.
Yeah, I see DV shaking his head, man. I do want to
No,
ask y'all this, bro. Go
go ahead.
ahead. No, no,
No,
no.
go ahead. No,
Go
no,
ahead.
no, no. You good? You good? You good? Go ahead. Go ahead. Ask us
All
a
right, cool.
question.
Basically, man, what I was going to ask was knowing what we know about Lane Johnson now, right? As far as him announcing his retirement, I feel like that's even we haven't even really even spoken or we haven't even really even heard Jalen speak about it except maybe once. But I really think that that's like crazy bulletin board material to like have a goal and really try to win for Lane. You know what I mean? Like it's like I think Jalen is on a different mission, bro, this year because he already know next year it's gonna be Markel Bell. It's not gonna be as secure on that offensive line as having Lane Johnson. We already know our record with Lane Johnson. We can just say we're 95% uh, liable to win a game with Lane Johnson and without Lane Johnson. You know what I mean? And what do y'all think about the inherent motivation to win for Lane Johnson on top of all the AJ, motivation and just, how last season went? What do y'all think about, how the Eagles are going to really approach this year?
Um, I think I think the AJ talk isn't even in the locker room. Like I think they're over and done with when it comes to AJ. Uh, I think that's some. I don't think they're trying to prove anything to show that we can win without AJ. I definitely don't think that's their motive. I think they look at it as somebody's out the building, other people need to step up, and other people have the opportunity to step up. So that's what I look at with AJ Brown. Now, as far as Lane, Jalen Hurts said like he wants to make sure like Lane ends his last season the right way. So I think Jalen's on the same motive. Like I think that just adds more fuel to him wanting to take him to the bowl this
Mm-hmm.
year.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I don't know, bro. Like one thing that I'm still curious about is this offensive line coach. Like Chris Cooper sounds like he's doing things the right way. I just don't know if he's a developmental guy like how Stoutland was. I think that's the only thing because we knew when it came to Stoutland, like he was going to develop a lineman, like he was going to get a lineman ready. Like Malata is a prime example. Um, I just don't know if that's what Cooper's specialty is. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't know if
Yeah, we
that's
got to wait and see.
yeah, I don't
You
know
know
if
what I
that's
mean?
his thing, but clearly him and Mannion they both on the same page Uh, yeah, I think, bro, this team's gonna be fine, bro. Like this team's gonna be fine. I think we as fans, we just got to be comfortable if it doesn't look picture perfect the first 5 to 6 games. Like we have to be understanding of that, and we gotta be patient with that because this is a new scheme. This is a new OC. Like there may be times that they may disagree on some things, but I just think we gotta be okay with the interceptions happening because that means Jalen is gonna be taking more risk. Like we have to be okay with that. That means he's throwing the ball more. We got to be okay with slow starts on the offense. Like the defense is going to really have to carry this team the first like at least 4 or 5 weeks. They're going to have to carry the team while the offense gets it right. So I just think we all just got to be patient. That's the only thing. Just be patient.
I think that the AJ Brown situation does not even, I'm not going to say it motivates. It's just a simple fact that it lights a fire under um Nick Sirianni first and foremost. It lights a fire under Jalen Hurts, just so he can have this shit rotting the same way it's been rotting for the last past 4 or 5 years. Um, my whole thing about the whole situation with the wide receiver room and how the offense is supposed to look and everything like that. Look, we already know it's always like woes that happens at the beginning of the season with the Eagles. We had woes when we first got Saquon Barkley, and then by week 5, he went nuts, and then we set up there and had a 2,000-yard running back. We had somebody that won Offensive Player of the Year, won a Super Bowl. First, I think since, if I'm not mistaken, since Terrell Davis that did that. The defense is going to hold their own. It's not. It has nothing to do with. It has nothing to do with AJ Brown not being here, because think about it. The last time we seen AJ Brown, he should have just been on the sideline, because that didn't even look great in that wild card game. It didn't.
Yeah.
You can put
Facts.
a big blame on him for that wild card loss. A big
I
blame, but
agree.
he's not
I
the only
agree.
blame.
If we had
Um,
Darius Cooper, though, I'm not gonna
right.
hold you, fellas. It might have been a different outcome.
At function, you talked about Darius Cooper, man. I did have a photo that I did on my last live. I think you were in there. I think you were. But
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
mhm. It was similar, very similar. I think Darius Cooper is more athletic than AJ. AJ is just a slight tad bit taller than him. He's like 6'3" or something like that, and Coop was like 5'11" and something like that. They had the same wingspan. He jumped higher than AJ. He was faster than AJ. My whole thing is this guy just need opportunities.
Yeah.
Pierce
Facts.
Cooper just need opportunities, and the whole thing about the Jahad Dotson situation. I feel like if Jahad Dotson was still with the Philadelphia Eagles, I think that we wouldn't went and drafted Mekhi Lemon. I think Mekhi Lemon would have turned out to be a Steeler. He
I
would have
agree.
just been a Steeler, right?
I agree with that.
Um,
That's
but
fair.
things happen. Things happen, man. Because I already knew. Like, think about it. You got a new OC and all that. You got to bring a guy in, and it was smart for them to do that without TV and Wicks. It was smart for them to bring a guy in that knows how to block, knows how to motion before the play, and knows how it's supposed to look and be drawn up. It's no coincidence that this guy sit up here and he's having a great camp. He was wobbly at first in the beginning, but then he started picking it up. But when it comes to these receivers, I don't think that it's a hard task for the offense. I think that Sean Mannion and Nick Sirianni should handle the offense like Vic Fangio handles the defense. If you can go and you can play and you've been consistent, and I know that you can play, put the best out there. Don't put him out there if he's not ready. I'm talking about Mekhi Lemon. Don't put him out there Because if he's going to get his spot, I get it.
I agree with that.
I
agree.
I get that he's going to get his spot, but as it stands right now, if we started week 1 against the Commanders today, Darius Cooper would be my third. I'd have Devontae Smith, and I have Dontavia Wicks. Right now, you said Darius Cooper is making it hard for what these wide receivers to be on the
No,
team.
for Howie. No, for Howie.
I don't think so. I think that is very easy, and I think that he's not even the case. I think that he's stepping it up so much that he has a place on a 53-man roster already. I think that Elijah Moore is making it difficult for guys like Hollywood Brown, for guys like Johnny Wilson. Even though I think Johnny Wilson is going to be on a practice squad again because he's banged up. I think that he's dealing with another injury. He's coming back from an injury and he's dealing with another injury. I don't know about Covey. I don't think that Covey's going to stay on the squad. I know he's good or not good. He's decent in special teams, but I don't think it's a hard choice at who I'm keeping at receivers. Now it's a hard choice on how many receivers you keep.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How many receivers you keep? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think that's what it is for me. But overall, man, you already know this team is going to drive off for defense first, but the offense has to look better. Us as Eagles fans, as football fans, and possibly people that played it, like myself, I played it and everything. I think that we want the offense to look way better than what it did last year. We don't want to have that repeat, and we also don't want to, because let's face it, yeah, Sean Mannion has a lot of great reviews, but it's still an unknown until we see it firsthand. And I'm not going to really get to see it in firsthand until probably even tomorrow, because they're not going to display everything. Maybe at open practice. But
tomorrow's
I say that to say
Nick Sirianni's offense. But go ahead.
I think it is. But I think it's going to be majority of that. The things that you already saw the Eagles doing and all that, just to get the players' feet wet a little bit. But I don't think that you don't have Sean Mannion in effect until week 1 against the Commanders, because they don't want no what you call them on it. So,
hey fellas, I apologize for being on camera for so long and everything like that. You
good, bro. You good, man. We've been vibing, man.
Good. I hate to change the trajectory of this show tonight. I'm still processing, but I gotta, unfortunately, everybody, at 12:27 this morning, Anthony Carter, aka Fells, passed away from a heart attack. That was his wife. I just got off the phone with his wife. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
Oh wait, Fells?
Yeah, he passed away this morning. Yup. 12:27. So from a heart attack. He'd been dealing with some challenges, if y'all didn't know. But yeah, we lost Fells today, y'all. So
wow.
So like
it's crazy. Yeah. I was just thinking about Fells today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
same.
watching the stream, bro.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? God damn. God damn. You know what I'm saying? This is one of those, like, I don't know, but I tell you what, like after talking with with Nicole, shout out to Nicole Carter, holding you up in prayer, girl. Thank you for the call.
Damn.
Hey y'all, I know I started the stream, with asking for prayer warriors for Western Maryland, Steve, and I'm gonna have to ask those same prayer warriors to come back and uplift Fells and his family. I am going to set up a GoFundMe to help with funeral costs and all that stuff to help things with, with his family and stuff like that, at least coming from not just the Bird section family, but the entire Eagles nation, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know what to say, bro. I really don't.
I'm
I'm
yeah.
Warren,
speechless. Yeah.
I'm, Function DV Warren. I apologize, y'all, for throwing
No
you off.
apologize needed, bro.
You ain't gotta apologize.
Nah, you ain't gotta
Nah, bro.
apologize for that,
You
bro.
good, man. You already
Right.
know how much Fells meant to us, bro. Bro,
Yeah,
we used to it,
and
Yeah.
fighting.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I was just, like I said, I was just talking to his wife,
Mm-hmm.
lovely, strong woman, you know what I'm saying? She definitely was the upgrade in that relationship for sure. You know how to say behind every great man is a great woman. Yeah, he definitely married. He married beyond his
That's a fact.
means with that one, and um uh I'm going to push through this. You know what I'm saying? I am going to push through this. I just have to, like my mind is racing right now because I'm just trying to think of all the things that we could do. And the first thing that came to mind was, and I asked her for permission. Would you be okay if I set up a GoFundMe, something like that for Fells? And she was like, I would not be opposed to that. Thank you. And I was like, absolutely. You know, uh, damn.
Wow.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah.
We got to do something, bro. Because one thing I will say, Leo, like Fells was he was always on the stream, bro. He was there for me when I was going live, and like he came in for me. Like he was like, yo, like I'm gonna come on, I'm gonna do it with you. Like yo, Fells was there, bro. Like hell, every time I come on here, like even when Fells wasn't on
Keep it
here, bro, I
real.
can hear his voice.
Yep.
I can hear his voice. Like I
Yep.
can feel his energy. Like that's impactful, bro. Like that's very impactful, dog. Like this.
It's crazy because the last time me and Fells talked was right before I left. And we were talking about, I was explaining to him, because Fells was getting mad about, he was like, the way TP and a few other people
Right.
that be in the chat, the way they talk, about, like things not being fair, and I was like, I told him, I said, well, Fells, you got to understand, you know what I'm saying? They were not here when all of us took those 3 straight weeks of getting our ass kicked on the Bird section because we had lost, and TP's, and I told him, I said, Fells, TP's team contributed to that. So I said, a lot of those people missed all of that. You know what I'm saying? So they don't know that we've demonstrated the rule. When your team is up, you have the stage on the, and I said, but I always told him, I always appreciated that him and Drew and Warren, all y'all like stood there with me for those 3 weeks, when all the ops that come to the Bird section, Nat, Decuz, Worley, all the other folks, when they come in here, when they come in and they give us, they they talk they shit and everything like that, um, we let it go, you know what I'm saying? Because it's the rule, they got it, you know what I'm saying? And I said, but they missed all that. So he'd never seen it demonstrated before, because they all came after that. So Fells was like, oh, you right, Leo, that's right. I was like, yeah. I was like, in order for them to see the thing, like the humility and everything that TP Way the Giant wants to see come from us, like what he really wants to see, he actually had to go back to last year to them 3 weeks to see that. You know what I'm saying? To see when we were losing and all that stuff, what he wants to see today, he would need to go back to then. And it clicked for him. He was like, he was like, and I say, you're talking as if they know that already, and they don't. And so Phelps was like, okay, that makes it. Now I understand you, right, Leo? We got to get better at explaining that. Da 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 da. You know, and I said, you know, yeah, this is just one of those things where it's just going to take some time, but we'll get there. You know what I'm saying? You know, oh man, you know, man, oh man, oh man, I can still hear him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah, I can
his voice
still
is
hear
still
him.
there, bro. Like I remember I looked at Fells at a different light as like part of this when I think we had a special guest on and Fells was kind of defending you, Leo, on something on here, and it got heated. It got real heated.
Oh, when
It
Vinny
got into
attacked
it. Yeah.
Eugene
No,
Phelps. Yep.
no, 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 no,
Oh,
not even that. This was I think it was what's his name on next level. Uh what's his name? B Dunk.
oh yeah,
And
yeah.
like after that conversation, it got heated. And after it kind of all like mild down, like we were all talking again, we kind of spoke up. And Fells said, like, bro, he's like, I've always been the protector.
Yep.
Like in my family, I've always been the protector. So whenever I see something's not right, he's like, I call it out. He's like, even though times when people tell me not to, I
Passionate,
always call it out.
passionate.
And one thing I can say is like Fells was definitely like a protector when it came to when he knew you, when he fucked with you, like he was a protector. He made sure he had your back and he let everybody know he had your back. So like that's something I'll never forget about him, bro. And it makes you want to be a better person. Like sometimes just having conversations with him. So like, yo, rest in peace, Fells, family, everybody. Like that's a real one, bro.
Oh, I'm. You know what's crazy is like you know the description you just gave was perfect because you're right. He would always defend the bird section. We family up here. We do this. We really about that life. Blah, 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 blah. Like anybody that would come in here and talk shit, he would talk shit right back. You know what I'm saying? And set the record straight right then and there. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you're right. You know, rest in peace, Fells. I mean, you know, bruh, you motherfucker, you motherfucker. Okay, okay, okay. We're gonna get through this, y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is our this is a big loss for the bird section. You know what I'm saying? And we're not going but we're gonna keep going because that's what he would want. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna I'm gonna defend this channel with as much passion, you know what I'm saying, as he would. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know, yeah, you know, D-Cuz said Fells are fair, let me talk my shit. Fells is fair, let me talk my shit. You know, damn, Leo, hold your head up. Damn, yeah, hey, D-Cuz, you know, it's hard right now because this news is, you know, I'm, you
It's
know,
heavy, bro. It's heavy.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like even those conversations off stream just with Fells, bro.
yeah, oh
Like
yeah, but 12:27 this morning. I'm sorry.
no, I was just saying, even those conversations like off stream, just having with them, like listening, talking to them, that interaction, bro. Like that's yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the thing is, because his wife just she texted me from his phone, and I was like, "What's And she's like, "Oh, this is his wife. He, sorry to tell you, he passed this morning." I was, what? That's when I went on camera and called her, and that was our that was a lengthy conversation. I got to tell you, you know what I'm saying, a very, very, very impressive woman. You know what I'm saying? Like when I say strong, okay. When I say strong, uh, uh, she's a very, 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 very strong woman. We got Art McQueen and Drew in the building. What's up, fellas? Y'all got the news?
No,
Yeah,
what's
I'm
going on?
sick. I'm sick. Oh my god.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Hey, Drew, unfortunately, man, I'm sorry to tell you at 12:27 this morning, man, Fells passed away.
Yo, what?
Yeah. Just got off the phone with his wife not even 10 minutes ago, right, y'all? About that.
No,
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, about 10
hold
minutes.
on, bro.
Yep.
Mhm.
What?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? So the bird section
Oh,
has taken a hit today, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
This is one of those ones. It's going to take a minute for us to sort of kind of recover from.
yo.
You know what I'm saying? Did not. Um, oh man, yeah, bruh. Yeah, I don't. I'm like you said, at a loss for words. Hey y'all, I know y'all said it's okay, but this was not what we can. You know.
Mm-mm. Oh man.
My whole thing is, man, like
uh,
I know I'm like probably up here, probably one of the last ones that
Oh
knew
God.
Fells, but like he made a huge impact, not only on the channel, but just like,
Oh man.
hey, bro, I'm going to support you. He did it every single chance he got.
Bro, we have a group chat on our phones, and he would let us know when you was cooking. He
Yeah,
was watching you,
and yeah.
right.
right, Drew?
And that's
Right?
what I'm
I mean,
saying. Like that.
right,
That's
Drew? Right,
that's
right, Warren?
Yeah, yeah,
that's very like Violet, man. He's a solid dude, man. You would never knew that anything was like wrong in that standard to the point where now, like shit, like we're not even going to be able to like we know his voice. We
Yep,
know
yeah.
how he holds it down for the bird section, especially you, Leo,
yep,
Andrew.
yep,
Um,
yep. He was my
man,
protector.
that shit,
He was my protector. You know what I'm
shit is
saying?
insane, man. Like I like the fact that like I'm not going to hear that raspy voice that's going to talk knowledge about football. I'm not going to hear that no more. It's
Hey,
crazy.
Leo. You know
Yeah,
what's up? What's up, Drew, my brother? What's up, Lieutenant? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
What what what,
yo,
what up, Warren?
the
What
fact
up?
that I'm
You know
not
what
going to hear that no more is crazy to
I'm
me,
saying?
man.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Nah,
That's what
Leo.
it's fucking with
Nah,
me too.
Leo. Nah,
Yeah,
I ain't gonna hold you, Leo. We gotta figure out a way to clip up fails, uh, reactions, comments, all of that type shit
Yeah.
at the right time. Because I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna say that he was Nostradamus. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of things that I think he manifested for us this season, bro. So you know what I'm saying? For the bird section, just go back and look at the episodes.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely, hurt just like everybody else. But at
no,
the same time, you know what I'm saying? There was a lot of jewels dropped for this season, fellas, that I think
Yeah,
Fells would want us to go back, digest what he was saying. You might have to go back a couple times. You know what I'm saying? But make sure you go check out the catalog that, Leo and Fells was cooking up. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. This season's for Fells, bro.
yeah,
This season's for
yeah,
Fells.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We're gonna, like I said, I'm gonna definitely set up a GoFundMe for him. You know what I'm saying, for his family and everything to help out. To help him out and you know, and of course the season is dedicated to him. And we're gonna have something. It's interesting you say that too, Lowy function, because we do have content of him talking about this upcoming season.
yes, sir, we
Yeah.
do.
I think about it. I am going to spend the weekend going through it, going through all that stuff to go figure out like what like what we can the things that we can the way to keep his voice going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're gonna go through this together, bro. You
Yeah,
ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna do that alone.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm,
yeah,
I'm messed up right now, man. I'm messed up right now.
yeah, man. I'm
I just got off the floor, yo.
yep, yep.
Oh man.
I just got off the phone with his wife, Nicole. So you know what I'm saying? This is one of those ones where, I'm so out of you know, which is hard to do. And that motherfucker, you got me at a loss for words, fellas. Like, Jesus. Okay. You know,
Yo, it's all good, fellas. Hey, man. Honestly, Leo, man, if you want to just have just like a quick moment of silence for Fells, man.
absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Let's do that right now. While you know, good looking on that one, Function. This is a moment of silence for Fells, okay? Shout out Fells. We love you, bro. Thank you for that, y'all. Thank you for that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you for that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, because Fells with another $50 super chat, Eagles fans.
Yo, facts. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. Fells used to drop the $49.99.
Yeah.
I used to be like, damn.
Yeah.
Man, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact.
You know what I love
Yeah.
about Fells, bro? Like I just met the brother a little over a year ago,
Mm-hmm.
and what I love about Fells is that if he ride with you, he ride with you, flat out. He ride with you, he ride with you. You his bull, you his bull. You know what I mean? And man, I'm hurting right now, bro. Because you know he would call me and just check up on me. And I would call him and check up on him. You know what I'm saying? And wow, man.
And what's crazy was like he was like, yo,
Wow.
he was getting amped up because he was like, because I was telling him, I was like, yo, Fells, you know, I'm gonna get started early this year with trying to, you know, I'm gonna get started with letting everybody know we're gonna do the super chats, because last year he was with it because I used all the super chats that I got last year, and we were able to put a whole lot of stuff out for the feeding of the homeless on Christmas. That's what I do every Christmas, or every in memory of my mom. And last Christmas, the last few Christmases, but last Christmas I was live on the bird section from the rescue mission, and we were, you know, and I got to show everybody, you know, like where our money went, where the money went, and how we, like, what we did and everything like that. And he loved it, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, yo, and so he was like, we gotta just, you know, you're gonna get started early, Leo. We're gonna double what we did last year, Leo. You know, I'm telling you, we're gonna get started early. And I was like, my man, yeah, you know, I was like, because, you know, I said, hey, because, you know, with babies out there getting coats, we were able to get food, coats, you know, socks, toiletries, everything. And we fed a whole lot of people. And Fells was like with it, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, and we were just talking about that too, because I was like, oh, while it's still nice in the summer, and get people in their head before they start, you know, hey y'all, we're gonna do this for the feeding of the homeless this year. And you know, talking to him about it, because he loved the fact that I had both my sons out there, and you know, like you know, you know, y'all, and I y'all know me, man. I'm not a man of few words, but this one right here has me so fucked up right now. And like I said, I intend to push through it because I know that's what he would want me to do. That's what he want all of us to do. You know what I'm saying? Push through this. Don't stop for me. Tell him, Lieutenant. Tell him, Lieutenant. You know what I'm saying? You know, don't do it on my account. Don't come here talking that shit. You know how Linda Kanye said, because we're going to say something back, nigga. You know.
Hey, man, what the chat saying? Hey, Leo, you got to read the chat, bro. My man Fells, man, you got to read some of the chat, bro.
Yeah, hey, you know what? And now I'm going to do that, you know what I'm saying? You know, shout out to Void Green, Tiffany Simpson. Yeah, my heart is hurting too. You know, Fellas voice been in my head since his rant last week. I feel it was just last week he was going off. Yup. You know what I'm saying? It's life is short, don't take it for granted. You know what I'm saying? Spiritual family said, wait, what happened to Fells? No, yeah. Spiritual, please tell your loved ones you love them while they're here. Yeah, my man, even Nad, you know what I'm saying? Nad 5 times. That's wild. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Nad, we lost a good one. I'm going to Shardy McFroggy. I'm going to miss Fells. Cool dude and bird section legend forever. Yeah. We're going to figure out a way to a sober reminder of what matters most. You know what I'm saying? Yep. You got me crying right.
Hey, Leo, is his wife answering his? Is she answering his phones and everything?
Nah, not really. Just, you know, from certain ones, just, you know, like right now I would say, you know, anything for his wife, just bring it through me. You know what I'm saying? Because
I got you.
You know, like she's not wanting to be inundated, you know, with too much.
Nah, I got you.
You know, she did give me her number so that, you know, she doesn't have to use his phone, because she actually texted me through his phone. So when I got the message, I thought it was him. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just about to say, Fellas, where your ass at, nigga? Come on, we live. You know what I'm saying? And she said she saw the messages coming through, and I sent the, you know, I put the link in the group chat. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, you know, let me let him know. I know he's looking for him, and she know the people in the bird section is looking for him, and you know, and I was like, okay, you know, and so, you know, like I told her, I was like, do you mind if, you know, if I started GoFundMe? And she was like, no, I would not mind. I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going to do. That's all I could think to say at the moment. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just, you know, yeah, Nad, you know, I'm sorry. I'm like Fells when being super caring, passionate. So this one hits me hard this season for Fells. Amen. Tiffany, what the fuck? Fells pass. Yeah, bro. Yup. You know what I'm saying? We're all you know what I'm saying? Shout out to TP Way. My condolences to you fellas and this chat. May God be pleased with his work here on earth. Yes.
Amen.
You know,
Amen.
Godspeed, fellas. Godspeed.
Amen.
Thank you for that. Real class. That's a classy move right there, TP.
Right there.
For some reason, I think Giants going to be better than Washington. Kyle Cook, thank you. Okay. Oh, yeah, Dr. Jen. You know what I'm saying? Send their condolences.
Let me say this too, man.
Yeah.
Just, you know, Fells is not suffering no more, right? He's not dealing with the issues of life that we have to deal with. But keep his family in prayer, because not too long ago, remember, you know, his family took a loss. So, and that was just about a month or so ago. So now here it is that they're, you know, having to deal with another loss, and with Fells being definitely a general in his family. Let's keep his family in prayer, because I know he has sons, and you know, let's keep his wife in prayer. Let's keep them in prayer, because right now, you know, they need it. You know, yeah, let's just keep them in prayer. You know, my brother's not dealing with the issues of life anymore, but you know, his family is left to deal with it. Let's be there for them the best way we can. Support them and just pray for them, if anything else, man.
Yeah.
I'm still in shock.
Yeah. We're going to be processing this, you know, for a while. You know what I'm saying? Fells rolled up like he was always ready to put others on business. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. At the same time, he was the most welcoming and loving dude in chats. Yes, he was.
Absolutely.
He was.
Absolutely.
He helped make the chat a vibe all itself. You know what I'm saying?
Open arms.
So y'all, you know what I'm saying, with you on that, Dr. Jen. You know what I'm saying? On the hunt. Thank you. Yes, we do, Sean. We do. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is his monument right here. You know what I'm saying? This is his monument. You know what I'm saying? If you want to know if anybody has this tells you right there. You know what I'm saying? All you need to know. Even our non Eagles fans, you know what I'm saying? Again, because you know what I'm saying, TP, all the, NAD 5 times, that tells you, everybody, all these people are feeling it, and he was, and so that tells you the type of impact he made on people and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that. I'm gonna start a GoFundMe for him, y'all. So, and I will let y'all know when that when that goes live. Fellas has been on my mind this week, wondering where he's been, but also remember his iconic voice and rants. We would push on in honor of him. Absolutely, Void. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I was just thinking about him today, bro. I was gonna call him tomorrow on my day off, man.
Yeah, I just talked to him a few days ago. You know what I'm saying? Please let me know when you guys push the cash out. I want to get my channel involved as well. Thank you for that, TP. Thank you for that, dog.
Thank you, TP.
I will. Yeah. Oh man, Pete. Yeah. Yup. He did, man. You know what I'm saying? Tiffany's. I just turned off the live and went to another live that Fells was on, and the same guys are on the panel of that video. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't care how anyone feels about the Giants. TP is a class act. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Condolences to Fells fans. Sorry to hear Leo praying for Fells and the family in the Bird section. Thank you for that, yo. Thank you for that. Void, Heavenly Father, guide your grace and angels over the family of Fells and maybe enjoy his life in glory. Amen. Thank you for that, Void. Thank you. May he enjoy his life in glory. Amen. You know what I'm saying? This is, this is one of those ones where you gotta it puts things in its proper perspective. You know what I'm saying? When people ask me, when I go out and I go places and I say hi to people, they say, "How you doing?" I'm like, "Hey, we woke up this morning." You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And they go, "Yeah." And I said, "So let's put it in this." I always say, "So let's put it in this proper perspective, right?" Every day is a gift. That's why they call it the present. You know what I'm saying? And so, it's Tiff Sim says, "No more pain and suffering. God needed his angel more than we did." Yeah. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. He's putting it on now. Okay. So we got something here for y'all. Let me pause it. Hold on, I'm gonna pause. Oh Lord. Hold on. Okay. Got it, Warren. I'm about to put it on now. Warren, you there?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm here.
Yeah.
I was looking the archive, bro, and I was like, we gotta pull up the first one with them.
Yeah, for sure. All right, here we go. Let's try Call Quest. Oh, wait, y'all can't see it. Okay.
Yeah, we can't see it.
Pulling their chairs out and sitting at the table. Hold on. I'm going to start again. Can y'all see? What's happening, everybody? It's your boy, Leo, and welcome to the Bird section. Oh! You know what tonight is. It's the inaugural channel members calling show. I got 2 of my peoples already in the building. The
Yeah, that's the first one.
and they're pulling their chairs out and sitting at the table already. Already, I got my man Tribe Called Quest and my man Fells in the building. What up, fellas? Give it to
Tell
everybody
What's going on, everybody? What's up, everybody?
You know what I'm saying?
This is the place to be.
Nothing but love here. Thank y'all for welcoming me, family.
You gotta give Nate. You gotta give StreamYard permissions to connect to your microphone and your camera. And I knew he was gonna do that. Yeah. Oh, hold on, y'all. I'm sorry.
No, you good. You good.
Oh man, it's such a pleasure, man, being here with everybody. Man.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Tribe, man. It feels like home, my brother. It feels like home.
Man, breath of fresh air.
Okay.
It's very rare that you can mix with a chat with people that you don't even know. It's very rare that you could just blend with a chat so fast and then just have this camaraderie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hey, Dan, 1995. Do me a favor and send me another email at birdsection2023@gmail.com. Send me shoot me an email real quick. Right, and I'll send you the info, okay? I'll send you the link.
Right,
just Dan, okay? Dan 1995. I got you, bro. Sorry about that. Sorry to cut y'all off like that, fellas.
No, man, no. We here.
You good, family. We here. That's right. Absolutely.
Yeah, I got
some opening. This the grand opening right here. And congratulations, like Brother Tribe said. Congratulations, my brother. This the grand opening, man. Congratulations, man.
Yeah,
you know this, man. I don't think they understand how much work you put in to have this thing popping like that, man.
And on top of that, with all the stuff, like remember I was telling y'all, you know, like when they was explaining to me what was going on. And folks that don't know, you know what I'm saying, I've been chosen to receive a Lifetime Achievement People's Champion Award for my work in cannabis, you know what I'm saying, with Cannademics, you know what I'm saying. And so when they sent me and so when they called me to let me know, you know, what the situation was, I was like, huh? You know, and they explained to me what they used to, you know, the metrics that they used. That shit made me feel old as hell.
Listen, man.
I was like,
you know what's crazy? I don't even call it old. I call it lived in.
Experience.
You've been lived in for a minute. Yeah. So you learned some things, you know what I mean? You got brothers in this bracket, man. They still rocking with the YNs.
Yeah.
Still out there doing that. If you ain't bypass or level up, man, and use this first, you know what I mean? They where they at, man. You gotta lead them dudes where they at. Whew.
Well, you know what's interesting is that And I know we listen, y'all, we're gonna definitely get into the weeds of everything. Hey Dan, I sent it to you. Check your inbox, it's in there. I replied, but when and we'll get into the weeds of everything when it comes to the there we go. My man Dan 1995 is in the building.
What up, Leo? What's up, Leo? Man, you finally get to see me after all these years, man.
Yeah, right?
Dude, what's up, my man? You feeling all right?
Yeah, hey. We all black when the lights go out, bro.
Hey, you know, it is what it is, man. What's up, fellas? How are y'all doing?
Hey,
all right, everybody good, man. Welcome on.
Hey, Leo, yes, I got to talk my ish. You know how I am, man. You know I got to talk it.
Hey, do you, man?
Hey, yo, fellas, hey, Talk on Quest. Dan been waiting on this because you know.
Bring it on. Come on.
We got to talk it. I got to talk it out, man. I got to talk.
Come on. That's what this is all about. Everybody got a voice
2026
here.
and beyond. I'm looking forward to the next 2 years. That's all I could say at this point. I think the Eagles are going to get the division again. I think y'all are probably going to win 2 more games to clinch, and I think you guys are going to make the playoffs. And y'all might get to the Super Bowl this year. Y'all might, but the Rams are good this year. The Bears are good. But like I said before, the Cowboys just. Like I said, the 2 trades that we made, they weren't for this year. It's for next year and beyond.
That's it.
So
I think for most of the Eagles fans here, we were thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Like this was like what we saw, like what I saw. I thought the Quentin Williams pickup was smart. I even thought the Luke Wilson I thought both of those pickups were smart. But I remember saying to Mark and a whole bunch of them, this is
wasn't for this year.
We got you, D-Cuz. Thank you, bro.
Right.
Like,
yes.
Years as in plural, not this year.
Exactly.
Because we and I kept saying, who better to tell you than the Eagles fan? Because we were forced into a years-long rebuild because of what you did.
Y'all have a good GM because your GM tells you.
Well, what I'm saying is that remember they kicked him out of the building.
Yeah,
right.
So how we didn't get to this until after Jeffrey
Chip got fired
out of the building.
Yeah,
and then how we went on that run of stacking. But then that was like a couple of years. We didn't just all of a sudden get good.
Right.
And so when I look at the pickups that y'all made, George Quentin Williams, and I'm like,
yeah, they building something.
They building.
No, it's basically young. It's basically like a young core, basically.
Here's the thing. Do I really want all these young pieces with Dak?
That's the other thing, too.
It's like,
no.
Like, this is with me, right? Because I've been a fan for so long, and I know how Dak is. Believe me, we've done this for like 10 years now with him. I really do think that Dak is going to...
Shout out to my boy, Nate. Shout out to my man, Nate, man. I love you, dog. I miss you, dog.
What's up, Nate?
How y'all doing?
All right. How you feel today?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Man,
welcome.
So we met... Me and him met when our kids are playing in the same soccer league.
Yeah. That's right.
And they were babies. Nate was like, "Yo, this dude came to a soccer game in the Eagles jersey. I gotta go."
You had a right jersey on there.
Yeah. Deshaun Jackson.
Oh man.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So, that's how far back me and that man go.
You don't hear my back. You don't hear no background noise.
No, that's right.
Say that again.
You hear any background noise?
No, I don't hear anything.
I'm seeing my wife. She watch TV. I'm gonna make sure I ain't hear no background.
No, you good, bro. You good.
This is the first time I've seen Leo in years. I'm not gonna lie. Because I've been trying my best to get on here for a while.
Really?
Yeah, I've been trying to, man.
You in the building now.
You kept it. Hey, I will give you this, Leo. You kept it respect with the Cowboys. You kept it respect with them, man.
I always want to have an intellectual conversation. It don't have to be. It doesn't always have to be us arguing with each other.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'll be wanting to hear that. I'll be wanting to know, like, what are you thinking? You know what I'm saying? What do you see? We see the same things. And so us breaking down, like, these moves, you know what I'm saying? That, like, the way we were thinking in terms of Eagles fans, I'm like, damn,
Phil's about to start cooking
they're only
it right.
a couple years out now. They're not.
You better start cooking
exactly.
shortly, man.
The other thing is too. I think we're going to probably draft a quarterback in 2027.
I think so too. Yeah.
The reason why I think that's possible is because Dak is getting up there in age, and he said that he wants to play until he's like 40. And I'm like, I don't think that's unreal. I think that's unrealistic for me. Because I'm 3 years old.
Unrealistic with the Cowboys until he's 40.
Right, exactly. Yeah, long term. Because in reality, he's 3 years older than me. And I'm like, there's no way he's going to last that long. There's no way he's going to last that long.
I got you, Logan. I already sent it to him. I sent it to him, Logan. Thank you, bro.
It's a possibility he can play, but it probably won't be for y'all.
Right. I think when his contract is up, I think he'll probably go somewhere. That's what I think.
But you gotta remember, y'all had Dak for 10 years.
Yeah.
And y'all had Romo for what?
We had him for
that's
almost
consistency.
2000 since 2007 to all the way to 2016.
So look at the two quarterbacks that y'all had.
That's 20 years.
Yeah, basically. Yep.
That's 20 years.
Right.
They constitute those two quarterbacks.
Y'all literally had good pieces around them two guys.
Yep.
They just failed off.
Yep.
And the only thing that Dak needs, like in his career, he needed a dominant running game. And so far he hasn't had that.
He had that when he first got into the league with Zeke and them.
Yeah, Zeke and Pollard.
He had a two-headed monster, man, and a tight end. And y'all had Witten, I think, right?
Yes, we had Witten in 2016 when Dak was, Dak was around. Yep.
Yeah,
correct.
y'all had a nice little squad, man. Y'all was definitely competitive. What bothers Dak is between the ears, man.
Well, it's I always say the bigger. Hey y'all. Hey y'all.
Between the ears, man. Between the ears, fellas.
Between the ears.
You know what I'm saying? TP was here for a hot second. I think come on back, dog, if you can, if you want to, we so appreciate you. Hold on. I'm texting them now.
Hey, why you doing that? Let me just say this. Let me get in the preacher mode real quick.
Mm-hmm.
As a nurse, I'm around sickness and sometimes death all the time. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it doesn't hit. It always hits, but when you know somebody, then it hit different.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And let me just say this to anybody that is like kind of, we all are dealing with it, but somebody may say, man, why fails? You know what I'm saying? Why fails? And, I was told by a mentor of mine that when people go, it's time for them to go. God is ready for them to go. And the ones that are left behind, they're not ready yet. And God is giving them the ample enough time for them to get ready. You know what I mean? So as we prepare and get ready, let's honor the life that we have here on earth left. Let's remember Fells, as a loving dude, a real dude, just a kind person that he is. And let's be a part of that legacy that he's left behind, because we were blessed to spend time with him.
Mm-hmm.
So let's not waste that time. Let's put it to use. Let's put it to good. Let's just use that time that we have left here to honor him and be a blessing to those. And let's treat, like Theo said, let's be kind to somebody, because anytime somebody came into the room, Fells was always kind to those individuals. He always showed them love, no matter who they were or what team they rooted for. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's just football. It's just football. But, when somebody like Fells goes, it hits different because it's real life. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, Fells, I love you, brother. I thank God that he put you in our lives and vice versa, that we had time to spend with you. And, I look forward to seeing you on the other side. So let's not ask why. Let's just ask, what it is that I can do, what it is, what better person I can be moving forward to make Fells proud, to make people, my family proud, man. So, and let's cherish this life that we have. Let's cherish it, because it's precious, it's short. And yeah, man, I know, and I'm still in shock, but Fells, I'm gonna try and be like you, bro, and be loving and kind to others, bro. I appreciate you, man. I thank God for you.
And how fitting with that, what you said, with Void Green sending 200 joules, talking about flow state, and then Tiffany Simpson sent the 2 joules and said sparkles. One thing I will say is that DV, I know because he and I talked about it a lot, but Fells was planning on meeting up with you at open practice.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, they kept
Yeah.
talking about it.
Yeah, we were talking about that, and and I was like, I said, okay, and I remember the last time me and him talked about it was probably a little over a week ago, because I was telling him, I said, so I told him, I said, yo, dog, knowing DV, you know what I'm saying, he'll probably have something to where y'all could like a mic or something like that, so you can help him out and hold the camera, and then vice versa, and just record, because DV is going to have his shit together. And Fells was talking about, because he was talking about trying to start his own YouTube channel. As a matter of fact, I think he did.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah, and I said, yo, what better way to get started? You know what I'm saying? Because jump your ass in the deep end, throw your ass in the deep end, real fucking quick. And he started cracking up, and I was like, I said, because he was going to try to hook up with you, and it was somebody else that we know that was going out there. Oh, BG.
Yeah, Bird Gang.
Yup, it was BG, because BG just moved into the area.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, bet. You know what I'm saying? We could all catch up with Fells. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, I said y'all could catch up with Fells, and I'm sure the three of y'all, you know what I'm saying, all that footage that y'all could get and everything like that, y'all, you know what I'm saying? And with BG and DV there, nigga, you know what I'm saying? And he was excited, you know what I'm saying? He was, like we was talking about that. He just bought a new iPad and, got his laptop and everything. So he was like in it. He was going, and that was what we were just talking about, the things he was going to bring to try to, add to whatever it is that, like I said, y'all need to huddle up right before, you know what I'm saying, and figure out like the way y'all gonna work it. So I just wanted to, I'm sitting here, I'm looking, I'm like, oh, that's right, open practice. He was planning on meeting you. You know what I'm saying? I feel gypped. I feel so gypped right now. I feel gypped. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought I feel like we were just about to get the best of him. You know what I'm saying? He was on his, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, I'll do it like we did when I went to the park, Leo. And I said, yeah, I was like, that was some good ass content you got me from Fairmount Park. You know what I'm saying? It was his idea. Honestly, it was all his idea. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like things are coming to me now. You know what I'm saying? Things are starting to hit me in terms of just our most recent conversations and shit. Me, Fells, Drew, and Warren were on the same group chat. You know what I'm saying? And so, like a lot of the shit, he like sometimes Fells would let us know when you was on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he could catch you in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, DV cook you. You know what I'm saying? You look at
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He liked you, dog. Like I could vouch. I could confirm that for a fact, bro. I can confirm that. I can confirm he was watching you a lot. You quickly turned into his favorite.
He always would be like, comment, subscribe. We only got this many views, but this many like come on, like, comment, subscribe. What y'all doing?
Yep. That was his thing.
He rock with you. He rock with you.
Hard. He did, and that's what I respected. Like, I'm like, all right. Even when I just put out a short, he basically one of the first ones there.
Yep.
Like, I'm like, wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. I got a lot. We got messages with him telling us that you was live, that you was on.
Yep.
Or when and then we would talk on the phone, you know what I'm saying? He would tell me what Oh no. I remember one time I told him, I was like, "Yo, did you see DV?" And he was like, "Nah." I was like, "Yo, he was cooking."
Mm-hmm.
And this is what he would do. He'd be like, "Ooh, I'm gonna call you right back. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna call you right back." You know what I'm saying? And then he would hang up with me and watch it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he ain't call my ass back. You know what I'm saying? But it would come up in the next conversation because he was like, "Oh yeah, remember when you told me to watch TV, man?" He was mad, but he wasn't wrong. He wasn't entirely wrong. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's the one that called you Lieutenant Drew. You know what I'm saying? Like he loved it. You know, he fucked with art. You know what I'm saying? He fucked with art hard. You know what I'm saying? You know, word up. You know what I'm saying? You know, got Angry Cowboy fan in the building. What up, Angry?
What's going on with y'all, man? How y'all doing?
Hey, man, we up here processing the news. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, this was, you know, the bird section is hurting today. We took a mighty hit today. You know what I'm saying? And we just got finished watching some content of Fells, you know what I'm saying? Expressing himself, you know, his thought about your team. You know, but not in the most disparaging of ways, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to say thank you for coming through, man. Thank you for being here with us, man. You know, this again, another class act from a non-Eagles fan, you know what I'm saying? You know, and so, you know, and he liked you too, Angry. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Like, when I was up here with y'all, that was, you know, first time I met him. We worked a few times, you know, through you, and real stand-up dude from what I can gather. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was a real stand-up guy, and I'm sorry I hurt for all you guys. My thoughts and prayers are with each and every one of y'all here, and as well as in the chat, because man, I was live, bro, and somebody came over DCC and said, like, "Yo, Fells." So we had a moment of silence over there, then I ended my live and come over here, bro.
Yo, man, yo. Thank you to your whole channel, man. Thank you for that. Thank you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We so appreciate the prayers and everything like that.
Definitely.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
appreciate you, Angry.
Got you, Jesse. Thank you, Jesse. You know what I'm saying?
You're a class act, Angry.
Yeah. So appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like, hey, dog. You know what I'm saying? You know, like DV said. You know what I'm saying? He be in your chat talking about hit the like button, subscribe, y'all. How you got this many people and y'all ain't even subscribed? That's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it's just like one of those things. Like, yeah, yep. And he light up with us. You know, like, look, off show. You know what I'm saying? Because we were FaceTime and everything like that. But some of the times when I was like the most baked, you know what I'm saying? When I was, you know, like, Fells, I just tried something, dog. You know what I'm saying? And Fells would be like, look at you, you cheeky eye motherfucker. You are high. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, yeah, dog, I got a hold of something. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, as a matter of fact, God damn. Look at this, man. This was I was actually supposed to be sending him this. You know what I'm saying? This is, you know, he was out of town, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, Fells, you gotta, you know, I was supposed to be sending him this. You know what I'm saying? Yup. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
yeah.
Hey, Leo, real quick, can you
read the chat,
put
Leo.
that comment from Cass Fizz? That's his son.
Yeah,
that's his son, Cass Fizz. That's his son.
Man. Oh, Jesus.
Damn.
God almighty, man.
Hey, Cass, I'm gonna put the link in here. If you want to come in, dog, you know what I'm saying? You know, and tell us about your dad from your perspective, man, because, you know,
We loved your dad, bro.
Yeah, we loved your dad, man. So Cass, you know what I'm saying? Cass, that's got to be Cass Fells. That's what I'm thinking. See how he got it spelled?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck me up. Fuck me up.
And thank you for sharing them with us.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Thank you, Andrew.
Amen.
Thank you for sharing
Amen.
your happiness, bro.
Amen.
That's real.
Amen. Like we are stunned. We are stunned. Thank you, DV. Thank you for pointing that out to me because I damn sure was gonna miss it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all. You know, hey, that link is just for Cass Fells. I hope that's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Leo,
Yeah,
I know Philly 500 knew Fells. I don't
yeah,
know. Has he been in the loop on this, bro?
bro. We literally just found out how long ago, fellas?
Okay. Yeah, I
Gee.
definitely want to get
About
Not
with
even half an hour.
About an
I was
hour
gonna
ago,
say,
maybe. Maybe if that.
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. And you know, like we all just like no, but I haven't told anybody. It like
okay.
other people who've been in the chat or who've been watching went to other channels and told those folks there. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
I'm appreciative now because now I see how the word is getting out in less than a half an hour.
yeah, yeah. It's getting out
Yeah,
there, bro.
yeah,
I've gotten a few texts. I haven't had a chance to respond because I'm driving.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, like we're all processing this, you know what I'm saying? And you know, yeah, he you know really felt part of something special things. Everybody stay safe and well. Yeah. Hey, he when I tell y'all, you know what I'm saying, my biggest supporter, you know what I'm saying,
No
Fells,
doubt.
you know what I'm saying,
No
like
doubt.
Fells said
Yep.
we, you know what I'm
Yep.
saying? He took ownership of this chat. Like he took
Yep.
ownership. He, you know what I'm saying? He made sure nobody got out of hand. If they did, he checked your ass real fucking quick.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Real quick. And then if he fuck when like DV said, when he fuck with you, he fuck
Yeah.
with you. You know what I'm saying? So if he
He
was
would
on
tell
your
me that.
if he was on
Yeah.
your channel, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
he would defend you, you know what I'm saying?
Like he was his family, bro. He told me that. He was like, look, he's like, Drew, man, if I
I
ever
go hard, yeah.
you my family, and if
Yeah,
somebody say something about you, it's on. So
yeah,
yeah, man.
yeah. He would
Yeah.
he would have to jump off to keep
Yep.
calm.
Yep.
He would
I
jump
would
off
tell him
to keep
just
calm.
chill.
He would
Chill.
tell me, he was like, if some
We
people,
got it.
yeah, if some people just got a little like if he could feel himself, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? About what my mom called it snap station. When he would feel himself
Yeah.
getting ready to hit snap station, you know what I'm saying? He would log off. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And yeah, so are we, Joe. You know what I'm saying? So are we. You know what I'm saying? You know, you know, oh man, oh man, oh man. You know what I'm saying?
And,
You know
and
what?
salute
You know
salute
what?
to all those coming
Real
through
quick.
too, man.
I'm gonna put it in here for everybody. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? This one right here. You know, anybody want to come in here and share their special, say a few words or whatever about Fells?
Yeah. Come through.
There's the link right there. Just come on in. You know what I'm saying? You know, say a few words, what have you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, you know, fuck, Theo don't even know yet. You know what I'm saying?
God,
Yeah. Man, I keep it a buck. Like the first time about a month and a half ago when I was on here. After that, my next live by myself, he came to.
yep. That's
And
Fells.
he hit me with a super chat. I'm like, man, see, when a
That's
super
Fells.
chat comes from a different fan base,
Yep.
you know
No,
that's
you doing
all
something.
about support.
Yep.
That's
You
Fells.
know.
Yup.
That's Fells, bro.
Yup. We got Jesse. Oh shit. Jesse in the building. What up, Jess?
What up, gentlemen? Sad day it is today.
Yeah,
I feel
appreciate you,
you.
man.
I feel
Appreciate
you.
you.
What's up,
I'm wearing the
Jesse?
black. I'm wearing the black Giants hat for in the dedication to Fells and family. I just stopped by to say my condolences to all of you, even though we can't stand each other as fans. Losing a brother like that, a fellow fan brother, we bantered. Rest in peace. He's up there with my dad, arguing. So he's laughing at us. So I just stopped by real quick and give my condolences, guys. God
Appreciate that,
bless.
big dog. Thank you
Thank
for
Yeah,
you,
the
man.
appreciate
chat.
Thank
that.
you.
Big
Thank you.
love, Jess.
Yeah,
And
man.
anybody that's in the chat that came through, man. Hey, man, salute to y'all. Respect, man. We appreciate it because at the end of the day, football is just a game, but this life. And we appreciate y'all coming through and giving fellas respect and being here to support us, man. It means a lot, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? And listen, angry. That super chat is more like a stamp of approval. You know what I'm saying? That's a real and or a stamp on your passport. You see what I'm saying? If you came here, you know what I'm saying, Fells was the one who stamped your passport. Choo choo. Bird section certified. You come back anytime you want. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Talk your shit. Then talk your shit. But like Linda Collins always say, somebody gonna say something back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Yeah. Hey, Joe Pro said Fells gave me confidence on the mic. Even though I was a Cowboys fan, he never
Facts.
treated me differently. Absolutely.
Facts. Facts. Big facts.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Appreciate you, Marcus Blackman. He said he just got the news. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Master Eagle. I'm glad that, y'all getting the news. The word is getting around. You know what I'm saying? I hate that this is the word that has to get around. You know what I'm saying? But who better to bring everybody out and make us and put things in this proper perspective. Voice said Fells had that Bun B voice. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hey Joe, much respect. Absolutely. You
Yeah,
know what
Joe.
I'm saying? Shout out to CZ. Condolences. He was a very good and real guy. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Hey, you know what? That's the part that's going to be crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going to be hard. Getting used to talking to him in the past tense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was. You know what I'm saying? Fells used to. Fells was, you know what I'm saying? Like, Fells be like our women in the chat. Ain't no joke. Yeah. He was, Marcus. He was. You know what I'm saying? Void Green says, what I love about this community is even though we troll each other, we remember that football is football and life is life.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Yep.
Facts. That's why we fight too. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? That's what makes us fight too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, like you said, life is life, and sometimes, we can cross that line or not cross that line, but that's what gets us. That's where we, you know what I'm saying? We have to bring it back to its original purpose here. You know what I'm saying? And just, keeping it football, and things like that. But when you got one like Fells, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's this is a chink in the armor of the bird section that we're never going to want to get rid of. You know what I'm saying? This chink is going to turn it. We're going to turn this chink in the armor into a badge of honor. You know what I'm saying? I call him the command sergeant major. You know what I'm saying? Of the bird section. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he pretty much, he was the one that kept everything in line. Like, just like you, Angry, he had that voice, you know what I'm saying? So when he would speak, you stop. You know what I'm saying? He could hold us up. Warren's really good at that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, again, certainly wasn't expecting this, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
I so appreciate y'all. Yeah, Troy, he said, if you don't fight, you ain't family. You ain't family if you don't fight. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, hanging in there. How you doing? Okay. You know what I'm saying? So again, hey y'all, sorry to, have to report, the passing of a good one of the best to do it. Godspeed, Fells, RP, you know, and I'll be honest, y'all. I'm trying hard, y'all. I'm trying hard. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, CZ. Everybody, stay tuned. I'm gonna be coming up. I'm gonna set up a GoFundMe for Fells and his family. You know what I'm saying? And I'll share it with TP told me to make sure I share it with him. You know what I'm saying? Angry DV, more, definitely gonna share it with y'all if y'all, want to put that out on y'all pages or what have you, and on all the social media stuff, and just contribute what you can, and of course continue to support us. You know what I'm saying? No problem, Joe. No problem. No problem. You good. You good. You know what I'm saying? And and talk football. So I'm not even gonna end this right now. I'm gonna do this for Fells. We're gonna talk football real quick, y'all. Because I know that's what he would want. I'm sure at this point, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure at this point, the things that are coming. Damn, right before the first fucking game, Fells, you motherfucker. Damn.
Bro.
Damn.
Bro, like.
Damn, the first game is tomorrow. Like, God damn it, Fells.
I'm like, bro, man, I'm kind of. Tomorrow is my brother's birthday.
Oh.
So it's like, I mean, obviously I didn't know him like you guys knew him, but he did have an effect on me personally. So it's like, damn. Another good one gone too soon.
You know what it is? You know what it is? And appreciate you, Bruce Banner. I so appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, B Dunk. You know what I'm saying? I just got the news. My condolences to the family and the entire Birthday True Fan family, and cover fan family over football. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks a lot, you know.
I feel I know you guys are I'm going through the range of emotions in real time. You know what I'm saying? So forgive me. You know what I'm saying? Because like where I'm at right now and my feelings is I'm now at the point. I mean, I'm mourning. You know what I'm saying? I will be, but I'm at disappointment right now. Now I'm at disappointment because it just dawned on me tomorrow's the first game, and I'm disappointed he's not going to see the end of this season, especially with all the things that we talked about. So it makes what Warren said, or DV said, it makes it more poignant that we do need to get the film. We need to go through the content and make some stuff up. Because I know, you know what I'm saying, like he was excited. You know what I'm saying? He was excited. You know, I know he felt like, you know, the things he heard, all the things that everyone was saying about Hurts and everything like that. And, shout out to David Satt with the $5 super chat. He said, I didn't know him, but this is for him. And hey, you know what, man?
Appreciate you.
We thank you for that. You know what I'm saying? You know, we thank you. Listen, all the super chats that come in tonight while we're on and everything like that, I'm sending that all to his wife. Plus, I'm going to start a GoFundMe page next week. So, you know, anything, you know, if you guys want to wait for that, that's fine. If my fellows need to send something now, everything that comes in tonight, all that's going to go to Fells and his family. You know, damn. But I'm disappointed that he's not going to see this season, you know what I'm saying? And he was predicting big things for Jalen Hurts because AJ was gone. You know what I'm saying?
He'll see it. He'll see it.
He'll definitely see it.
Yeah.
How you gonna see it?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, avoid. Hello? Avoid, can you hear us? No, your volume's super low. I could barely hear you.
No,
you might have your microphone covered up.
You might want to drop out and come back in.
I can hear the mic. It's something like it sounds like
Yeah, we can hear him.
Yeah, I see something right there.
Well, while he's getting that straight, one thing I'm definitely going to say is for everybody from all these different channels coming in, showing support, showing their condolences, angry coming on, appreciate you. Like that's what
Yeah.
Fells wants, bro. Like
Yep.
that's all Fells wanted. Like
All you wanted.
we all are like we're not an average fan, bro. Like we're fanatics about like I know that means fan, but like
Right.
we take it to a whole nother level, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And the person that Fells was he wanted us all to just be together and like support each other and be there for each other.
Mm-hmm.
And we all talk ball. So like to see all of this happening in the chats, everybody coming in from different channels, all that stuff, like you're like Fells was that bridge, bro. When you really think about it,
That's
Fells
facts.
was that bridge. Like even like they came on the bird section, like he went over and he brought his people with him because they it's almost like a stamp of approval from Fells. So that let
Mm-hmm.
everybody else know, yo, check this person out. So
Uh,
like Fells, like we gained a lot of people due to Fells. Like so, shout out to Fells on that.
yeah. Shout out to Rob A with the $10 super chat. He said, "I'm still at work, but I just heard about Brother Fells. I just want to say, love y'all, fam. Absolutely, dog. Thank
Hey,
you, bro.
thank
Thank
you,
you, thank
Rob.
you, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Rob. You know what I'm saying? Certainly going to, as a matter of fact, yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll put all the super chats into the GoFundMe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay, good. Now I'm thinking about it. Like that's what yeah. So whatever come in tonight, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put that in the GoFundMe for Fells. You know what I'm saying? And then we can all move on to that. But uh one thing I will say too is he was scouting other, like, so I'm happy that, so I told everybody that we had a group chat, and in the group chat it's me, Warren, Drew, and Fells, right? And so I'm happy that I'm not by myself in this regard, because the three of the three of us. Okay, that wasn't TP that had hopped on the link. That was his daughter. Thank you for that laugh, dog. Thank you for that. Okay. But the thing is, I'm happy that the three of us, we got Fells in a way that y'all didn't.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, and and the thing is that in our group chat, and I think this is why the three of us are fucked up, because we pretty much heard from him almost every day. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
in the group chat, he would send us things that he was looking at and what he was thinking and the things that he was saying. Pay attention to this and everything like that. That's why it was a normal, regular thing to get a message from him that DV is on and he cooking, or he was saying some shit. You know what I'm saying? Or what the fuck am I looking at, Leo? What the hell is this? And I'm, what are you looking at? That type of shit. And so it's cool because we could tell y'all where his head was going into the season. And shout out to Joe the Pro with the $2 super chat. He said, "R.I.P. to Fells, all love, family." Absolutely, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, never treated me fandom differently over my. Yep, absolutely. Fells, the Eagles still sucks, little bro. You know what? That is such an appropriate and decuz whirly response, and I love you for that, dog. Thank you, dog. Keep it in a buck, all right? Fells wouldn't have it no other way. Don't switch up now, cause
Yeah.
I'm gone. Don't switch up now. You was talking that shit. Keep that same energy. That's how he would say it.
Definitely Fells.
Yeah, that's how you would say it. No, his thoughts what counts. Absolutely. Thank you, Void. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, man. Um, Marcus by himself. I'm so glad that I had the pleasure to meet that brother. Me too. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
man.
saying? Me too. Spiritual family said, energy never dies. He's still with us. This experience will help us evolve in whatever situation we are going through to appreciate life. We can take something from this, love life more. You know what I'm saying? You know, I talk mad cash shit on a regular basis, but Fells always showed me love. For sure. Absolutely. He sure did. You know what I'm saying? He sure did. What's good, y'all? Side note, Nick is a very good coach. Yeah, he is, Eagle, bro. Appreciate you, man. Shout out to Master Eagle with the $20 super chat. He said, Fells, the biggest of the big dogs. Love you, my brother. Dallas still stinks. Amen. 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 You know what I'm saying? This is the monument, Angry. You know what I'm saying? You were right. Warren was right. All y'all was right. You know what I'm saying? Look at what he done did. Look at what he done did. You know what I'm saying? Look at what Fells done did. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is a heavy one, y'all. This is a heavy one. But let's do this for him. Let's talk about camp. You know what I'm saying? You know, let's talk about what we were talking about before I broke the news. We were talking about what was happening in training camp and everything like that. So, Angry, tell us what's going on with your guys, man. Let us hear it.
Man, we just can't wait till tomorrow. You know, I believe that the team is ready for I ain't gonna say the test because it's preseason, but they're ready to go out there, be evaluated. This is the last stand for some people to make the roster, so we're gonna see the best out of what we got. And I just expect to see, I expect to see fundamentals being down pat, being muscle memory. I'm expecting to see discipline. Everything else is going to be vanilla. So I'm looking for straight talent from these guys who's going to make the 53-man roster. And we look like we ready to go.
Oh, I'm good, D, cuz I appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So wait a minute now. I understand that CP is making it known his wishes about practice is being closed off. You know what I'm saying? How you feel about that?
Did I say that again?
CP, doesn't like the fact that there's so much access to the practices with all the eyes and the fans and stuff. What do you think about that? Because that's a big thing with Oxnard, right?
Yeah, it is. And I've always had that question, like how the coaches felt about media taking video, fans out there now taking videos and stuff like that. And Christian Parker kind of validated what I thought. And like, it must be annoying to them. And it is. But at the same time, this is kind of what you signed up for. The star, unfortunately, comes with a lot of popularity, and not all of it is positive popularity.
Yeah. Shout out to the Next Level Sports Lounge with the $20 super chat. I said, just find out what happened. Fells was a great brother. His support is like none other. In spite of whatever fan base, he still shows support. He will be missed. You guys keep your head up. Appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Next Level Sports Lounge for that. You know what I'm saying? But I do think that in your opinion, it's something that he's just going to have to accept and learn to work through.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I don't think it would change from training camp. I don't think they would be commandeering people's cell phones or telling them you can't, during certain things you can't film.
Right.
But what's that going to stop, guy got his phone trying to catch a glimpse, something's going to get out. And I think.
Wait, is he frustrated about it or?
Yeah.
What? He was just mentioning it?
Yeah.
He ain't frustrated. Like, they mentioned it in an interview with 105.3 The Fan, and he just said that it's kind of annoying. But it is what it is. After the second week, everybody's gonna have film on you, so you know. He's like, oh, well,
I
they know what
got
we're
you.
doing. It's like, nope, well, we're gonna have to do it better then. And I like that attitude.
Okay. So I guess that's him just kind of getting noticed to, hey, this is what defensive coordinators deal with, and we just deal with it. So it's just
Real quick,
something new for him.
hold on. Football fanatic. Football fanatic is not aware of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So give him a little bit of grace. Football fanatic. We about an hour ago, we just found out a very valued member here of the bird section passed away. So we're all in the process of processing what just happened, and so we're trying to move forward with it all. So like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? He just didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Our brother Fells passed away this morning. So, and we just got the news. But go ahead. I'm sorry to cut you off. Who's just talking?
Are y'all playing the starters tomorrow, or probably not?
Nope,
Yeah.
not gonna play any starters. I believe they're gonna play Malachi Lawrence and Caleb Downs, but it might be for like a series, if that.
Okay. Because I know Vic's really big into the defense, at least getting a few series in. So that's why I was asking, is that something y'all going to be doing with the starters on defense?
Yeah. Obviously, I think even if they do see the field, it's only going to be a quarter would be too much.
Yeah.
I just want to get their feet wet, so that they know what NFL speed is. Don't want to have them that shell shock week one when you can get it pretty much over with in the preseason. So yeah, play them each game, series or two, and take them out.
Yeah. I really wish we could see our offense at least for a series.
Right.
Just because it's brand new. But I think they're trying to keep everything close to vest. I know after, I want to say, like that last preseason game, they tend to like no reporters, nobody's there. Like they keep it very private, and that's when they kind of get into the meat and potatoes of the playbook.
Right.
So that might be something that y'all be doing too, or y'all typically do that around the last game.
No, not really. I mean, they open up the playbook more. Will it be anything like eye popping? No. They'll keep it as vanilla as possible. That's what they did last year as well.
Yeah.
I think just these preseason games are more about the fundamentals and mechanics and just pure talent and NFL IQ being put on display,
So if I'm putting a parlay in for the Cowboys, who's going to be the quarterback? Joe Milton?
I was talking about that during the live. If Joe Milton's going to start.
Okay.
And Sam Howell will be his cleanup. But if Joe Milton can show touch pass, because everything's a bullet, if he could show different types of pass and different placement, his accuracy step it up, like he could be dangerous.
Now this is a contract year for him, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, so if anything, you carry him as your backup. If he, let's say you let him play majority of the preseason and showcase what he can do and everything, and then carry him as a backup as your number 2 for the rest of the year. At the end of the season, let him walk. You know what I'm saying? And then get that 3rd round compensatory pick for him. If he gets, let's say he gets a really good contract, you know what I'm saying, or get a 6th or a 7th, you can get something in compensatory for letting them walk. But the point is that if you want to at least know you have competent backup, you know what I'm saying, Like that's what, like for us, that's one of my focus points is like, you know, for a while it's like the backup QB situation here. You know what I'm saying? And that's a battle in of itself. You know, and so I'm really looking forward to seeing that. Like, what do we have? But at the same time, normally that we don't play the starters. I don't know what the deal is this year. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, has anyone heard anything like what we're doing? You know, tomorrow is there talk of starters getting any reps? You know, anything like that?
Oh, do y'all play? Do y'all play tomorrow?
Yeah,
we play the Ravens.
Baltimore.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's kind of crazy too. We really didn't even. Typically, you play them before the game, but we haven't even played them yet. Like
We
no camp.
haven't had no joint practice with
Yeah,
them.
no joint
That's what
practice
it is.
yet.
We haven't had
So
a joint practice. We going straight to a game.
yeah, so
Damn, yeah,
that's different.
Y'all joint practice is like the 19th or something.
It's not
It
with
starts
Baltimore.
next week.
Yeah,
It's gonna be next week with
New
the
England,
Patriots.
right? Yeah, with New England.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But normally when we have to, whoever we have a preseason game with, that week we have a joint practice with them. And this year we didn't have a joint practice with Baltimore. We just going straight to playing them. So it's like, oh, okay, this is interesting. You know, so that is a new thing. But I was. Has anyone heard about like if any starters are playing tomorrow or anything?
They said Darius Cooper is definitely gonna get some reps. As far as the offensive line, quarterback, they're not going to be starting. I think Andy Dalton might be starting, and then Tanner McKee.
Okay.
So I think it's going to be a little bit of that. We're going to see a lot of Tank, a lot of Elijah Moore. Yeah, I think we might get a Wick sighting. We might get that, but I think the biggest thing they want to see is just. I feel like it's more of who they're going to keep. They got the idea of people they want to that they already have on the team, but who can we kind of keep close to vest and who can we let walk at the end? So,
Well,
kind
I feel
of
like
just
there's
prove
a lot of
yourself.
I'm sorry. I feel like there's a lot of low management going on here. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm okay with. You know, considering especially with the starters on the O line and everything, all those guys, you know, like they're trying to manage their load throughout camp.
You'll see
So
Willie
y'all gonna see
Lampkin out
Cooper
there, Leo.
start?
Don't worry.
That's why that's what I want to see, dog. You know
He's actually on Madden too, bro. He's listed as Cam's backup
yeah, I get it,
already.
right?
Yeah, already
Wait a minute, at center or guard?
center.
Yeah. They say
They
he's
just don't have a picture of him, but it says Willie Lampkin right under Cam. So he might
Tiffany.
be somebody that made the team.
Yeah, Tiffany, we lost Fells this morning. Yeah. Just got the word. Sorry. On the Hunt said expect a lot of Cole Payton in the second half.
I can see that.
Before I go, fellas, I do have a question for y'all.
Yeah.
Do y'all see Darius Cooper starting tomorrow? Or he's sitting out as well?
I think they'll start him just so they can have enough receivers out there. But
I think him and Johnny Wilson go get some reps. You know what I'm saying? The guys that are like been super struggling and everything like that, this their opportunity because you know Devontae and Makai ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? So you know, and you know they ain't gonna have Dallas out there. You know what I'm saying? So you might see some Grant Calcaterra, Eli Stowers. You know what I'm saying? Some Johnny Munt. You know what I'm saying? That shit. You know that type of shit. You know going on.
yeah, I definitely want to see what the O line is going to look like, the backup O line.
Yeah,
Like, I want to see how they're going to look because you know Mikael Bell's going to be out there.
right. The rookies we brought in.
Yeah, Drew Kendall, all of
yeah,
them.
Holland Pierce. I keep saying these names.
Yep.
Holland Pierce, Willie Lampkin. You know, like I really want to see these guys. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I want to see Uar Bernard get a snap or two.
We'll definitely see Umar Bernard. He just better make sure he runs to whoever has the ball.
Angry, this dude is learning how to play football.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, this dude. Yeah, this the dude that was using trees for tackling dummies and shit. Yeah.
I was looking. The 19th and the 20th, y'all have your
joint practice with the Patriots, right?
Yeah.
In
and then Foxborough.
Yeah, and then we got the preseason game. That's the norm. Like that's what we're accustomed to, but not what we're seeing this weekend.
Right.
So y'all got to play the Rams, right?
In the season. Yep.
Yeah. Who y'all playing? Who y'all playing tomorrow?
The Rams.
Seattle.
The Rams.
Oh, Seattle? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, y'all didn't even join practice with them.
No, we joined with the Rams.
Wait, so who do y'all play in the preseason? The Seattle and who else?
Seattle, the Cardinals. What's that third one? Shit. Let's see. 2026 schedule. Saints.
Yeah, Logan.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Logan. We lost Fells. Sorry about that, y'all. Go ahead. What about I'm sorry.
Have y'all watched any of the preseason games?
Yeah. Do I watch them? Yeah. I watch them.
Yeah, I was saying, have y'all watched any of the games? Because like Fernando Mendoza, boy, he might be a problem. He might be a problem. He might.
I saw Thread the Needle.
Yeah, he might be a problem. We're gonna see.
Thread the Needle. Yeah, I saw that. You're right. Yeah, I saw that. You're absolutely right. You know what I'm saying? He will be a problem. You know what I'm saying? And you got Tom Brady out there mentoring his ass. Shit. You know what I'm saying?
Then the running back, Love, he looked good. He looked good out there. I didn't watch too much of tonight's game, but yeah, I watched that Raiders game, and that was actually a pretty. I don't know. There's a lot of good preseason games. Like a lot of these teams looking like they're getting the ball out very fast. Like these quarterbacks that they have, they're getting the ball out fast. No hesitation, none of that.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. Last night, man, I watched the Chargers and Texans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yo, the Chargers, man, they look damn good, man. You know what I mean? They smoked the boots off of the Texans, man.
Mike McDaniels.
They smoked the Texans' boots, man. It was embarrassing, bro.
They're Herbert.
Who's their defensive coordinator?
I'm not for sure.
Because I know
honestly.
Jesse Minter went to the Ravens.
I'm not for sure who the defensive coordinator currently is, but their defense, man, they look really good, man. The offense looks solid. To be all honest, bro, like Harbaugh, not I can't think of it. To be all honest, I can't necessarily name which one is which, and it's crazy because I played for the dad. But
Jim, I think Jim is the Chargers one.
Yeah, Jim, man. Hey, bro, his offense is nasty, bro. Just physical, man. Just physical, man. Run game is super dominant, super creative. Like, bro, the Chargers, man, they're a problem, bro. They're a problem, man. Houston, I'm not really impressed with though, based off of what I saw.
I wonder what CJ Stroud's gonna look like this year. That's because we got one good year, we got one bad year.
He looks overweight.
Warren, it's Chris O'Leary.
Chris O'Leary? Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of him. But I guess I'm gonna find out about him.
Yeah.
But
yeah, man, I got to roll, fellas, man. I do want to say, man, hey, man, rest in peace, man, to my man Fells. Leo, man, we definitely appreciate you for this platform.
Absolutely.
You know, shout out to Art, shout out to Warren. Definitely appreciate you, Angry. Hey man, keep on cooking, man. I definitely love watching your content. I used to live in Dallas, man, so man, I love watching your content, bro. So hey, all of y'all, man, just keep cooking, man. And fellas, man, hey man, stay healthy, fellas, man. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's all I got, man.
Yeah,
But I
listen,
appreciate y'all.
I'm trying. I've been trying. I'm having a hard time, fellas. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm a follow function, and we're gonna dip on up out of here. And I'm gonna end the stream. But Warren states, don't go nowhere. Angry, don't go nowhere. But everybody else, listen. I'll update y'all. You know what I'm saying, on the post, okay? And so I'll do posts and stuff like that. Appreciate you, Logan. You know what I'm saying. And I'll let y'all know what's going on. And definitely, once I get that GoFundMe set up, you know what I'm saying, I'll get you. We'll get it all squared away, and get everything out for Fells. But normally I do a last word, but I don't have it tonight. You know what I'm saying, and I'm just again, like I said, I'm at a loss for words. So we're just going to go ahead and end this stream tonight, and I will catch up with y'all again. Maybe next Tuesday. Right here on the Birds section. All right. Love you, Fells.
Go Birds.
Go Birds. Drew, don't go nowhere.
Calling somebody. Are you serious?
You.
Yeah, don't go nowhere. Hold on.
Yo.